YouTube. How are y'all doing? How's everybody? Woo! Only 1 hour late. That's not bad, right? How are you doing, Mr. Chalaki?
I'm okay. I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Okay, let me turn you up. Hold on. Okay. Now I can't hear you. This is great. I was hearing you just fine before we started. Oh, let me do this again. Okay, hold up. Okay, so y'all hang on with me for just a second. Thank you so much, y'all, for hanging out in here and waiting for me to get the party started. Had run into something that
waiting for us.
Was that too lucky?
I said waiting for us.
Oh, hey, okay. Let me say some hellos and be sure that that we're good. And y'all let us know if the sound is off or anything. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let me see. Woo, I'm scrolling way back. Y'all been in here waiting for your girl. Hey, Tina, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Christy Love, I don't know if you're still here because you were here on time and I wasn't. Lady B, thank you, my moderator extraordinaire. Okay, hit me up. Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready, Mr. Chalaki. Okay, so yeah, y'all. Let's see who else is in the house. Who else is in the house? Just Z1. If you're still here, hello, or come back or whatever. Thank you. I appreciate it. Eric Melendez Battle. Hi, thank you for calling in yesterday. So appreciated the call. Mr. Chalaki, are you giving me a thumbs up? Are you ready? Okay, you ready? All right. Boom. How are we?
I think we're okay. Yeah.
We're okay. Okay, y'all let us know if we're not. We think we are, but what matters is what you think. Let's see here. Whitney. Hello, Whitney. If you're still in here, I'm just going to start saying hello because I just believe that by faith, y'all are still here. And if y'all aren't, y'all are going to come back. So hi, Whitney. Let's see here. Who else is in the house? Lotus Flower, y'all. Our Lotus Flower is back. I hope you and that pretty baby are doing well. Let's see who else is up in the house. I think that I've got everybody who's here. No. Hi, Lady Yana. How are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Good luck on your final. Let's see here.
Yes, good luck.
And Buck. Right. You know, we got the school is muy importante. Thank you for coming back, Rosorian Buck. That's the only channel. That's the first channel that I can think of so far that I've seen. So y'all go and support our boy Rosorian Buck. Who else is in the house? Gabriel Escobosa. I love to say your name. I love when you come. Muchas gracias.
Say his name again.
Gabriel Escobosa. Yes, come on. Okay, and I hear that we are sounding fine. That is what Lady B says. Berzorian says that he loves being here. I appreciate you. And you sent me a really sweet email not too long ago. And I appreciate you. We've both been coming up in this YouTube game for a minute. And I just love, when the people who, we all started together. Let's, I'm not going to say finish together, but let's grow together and do this thing. We're not anywhere near finished, right, Mr. Chalaki?
Hell no.
Hell no. What's going on in your word? You say your hellos before we get started.
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing the best that I can. How about that? I'm doing the best that I can. We all are doing the best that we can with the knowledge we have, with the amount of time we got. My Lord.
Amen. Amen. You just said a whole word. Okay. Well, we are here to get into this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, last night's episode. And we can talk about other things. Y'all know we never just stay on one episode around here. So obviously, we might get off track a little bit, but we have some notes that are going to kind of help guide the conversation. But if y'all want to talk about some other things, then that's perfectly fine with me. I'm going to put the invitation for this stream into the chat right now. And if you have, an opinion about something, then just call in and chime in. Now, there is a new rule. I'm about to change the little ticker that's running under the screen for just a moment that gives you the new rules. Before you enter the stream, turn on your camera, Turn off all tabs if you're on your computer except for StreamYard, and put your earphones on if you have any. We want to give our playback audience a really good experience. We want to eliminate as much as we can, feedback and echoing and all that. And you're having to be verified now before you come in here, because last week, if y'all recall, when we were talking to our friend from Liverpool, Spazilocks, we had some idiot coming in here trying to put porn on the screen for y'all and potentially get my channel shut down. We've never had that as an issue before. And so now, in order to eliminate that person or those people, they have ruined it for everybody who likes to just, call in without coming on camera and be in their bonnets and their underwear. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to show us yourself in your bonnets and your underwear, or else you're going to have to get dressed up, or else, just be sure your camera is only from here up, put on your good wig and give us a call. But I can't take those kinds of chances, you guys. We've been working too hard to build this thing up, and I cannot have some fool getting me shut down by showing y'all pornography. Y'all have Pornhub for that. Okay, so are we going to get this thing started, Mr. Shalaki?
Yes. Well, actually, you have Twitter as well for porn.
Oh, okay.
Everywhere. You stroll, it's everywhere. So, just a couple of, different sites and different options that you guys have, just not on here.
Okay. Any more YouTube or any more porn suggestions before we get this party started?
Just a couple, but we'll let it go.
Okay. Oh, that's good to hear. Trisha is finally getting notices for my channel. Thank you for coming. I'm glad that you got that notification and came on through. Okay, so let's go on and get into this, Mr. Chalaki. Last night, B. Baker, how are you doing? Last night, couldn't even get an answer. Okay. I tried to call. You probably wouldn't let me die.
Yes.
Baby. Okay. Last night we had Karen prepping for her wig shift with a bang party. That's, I think, how this episode started. She was at home getting ready for her party. I think that the party name is really stupid, but not a lot to that scene. What do you think about Karen and her getting ready for this wig line? Hey, Sharon, I love that song too.
Very proud of her. Karen's doing her thing. The other ladies hate on Karen, flat out. Other ladies were really, I don't know if I want to say all of them, but I'll say the majority, especially Giselle, especially Robin. And Ashley always has something slick to say. So, yeah. Really sad, really annoying, but we're proud of Karen. However you're getting it, she's getting it, and she's really the only one on the show that's doing any damn thing. So
thank you. Anything that's worthwhile, because everybody's got something, but nobody's really popping off with anything. Nobody. Yeah. Nobody. How about let's talk about that for a second. Let's visit that for a second. So we had Ashley, her restaurant already shut down. We had Giselle. We hear her what is it? Every hue has been liquidated. And we have Robin with the hats that everybody's clowning. And even Monique with the Not for Lazy Moms. I spent $200,000 on my podcast and 12 people showed up. And Candace already has her failed hairline that she had her first season on there. So Karen is the only one making the coin.
Yep.
LaDom is in Bloomingdale's, say what they want to say, but LaDom is in Bloomingdale's and Karen's got another thing popping and they're talking about it like it's a problem. Oh, Karen's going to come up with another business. Like you said, Giselle, Yeah.
So much jealousy. It's so ugly. Ugh.
It's really ugly. Hey, Thick Girl and Marnita. So let's move on. We have Ashley and Monique. So we see them meeting for lunch. And we see Monique looking good. I love a little afro puff on her head. We haven't seen Monique, really with anybody interacting, I guess, since Karen told her about Portugal and she thought she was about to get an invitation. So here we are. So all we really get this season with Monique is her eating lunch with somebody. So now she's eating lunch with Ashley and the 60-year-old infant baby Dean. And Ashley's catching her up and And kind of the main thing that Ashley was wanting to get tea on was the fact that Karen was drinking at Monique's baby's party because she's not drinking with us. What do you think about them making such a big deal about Karen's drinking?
They make a big deal
or
about
lack
Karen's,
thereof.
Yeah, they make a big deal about Karen's everything. Um, really silly. I mean, the whole ulcer thing. Apparently, she had an ulcer or whatever. I mean, I don't believe that. I just think that she just didn't want to drink with them anymore, because of how they reacted last time. How they spill all her tea that she gives them. They throw it back up in her face, and she just, is not comfortable enough around them anymore. So they have to make everything a big deal, as when it relates to Karen on this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. I don't really like that, it just amazes me though that it's such a topic. Well, okay, she doesn't want to drink, so I mean, we know Karen drinks and she spills the beans. She talks too much when she drinks. Hey, you not ready 365 and Whitney and Roxy, everybody's coming on through. I appreciate y'all, and thank you, Marnita, telling everybody to hit that like button. That I truly appreciate. We can use that in these streets. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't like, okay, so she doesn't want to drink. We know that Karen talks too much, and it's like they're just waiting to hear her say something else that they can use against her. And that's the problem. Karen realizes this about herself, so she's made it a point to not drink around these girls, and I don't blame her. And so Ashley, though, saying, well, what, she drank around you? Because it sounded like Monique was pretty much saying, yeah, Karen got wasted, at my baby's 1-year-old birthday party, but to me, that kind of says that Karen must feel safe around Monique if she even went into the party thinking that she's going to allow herself to drink and knew that she was going to be with these other girls for, 4 days. And no, I know I can't drink because I don't trust these heifers. They're going to do something to me. I think that says more about those girls than it does about Karen.
And the biggest drunk in the room is Ashley. She always got some Coronas. She keep them in her diaper bag. So it's like, how is it that you are sitting up there talking? And that's why I don't really buy Ashley and Monique's friendship, because Ashley, then she come up with this story saying that Monique, when she had that car accident, it was because she was drunk, and Monique was saying it's because she was super tired. And so it's just like, she came up with that. There was people attacking Monique, saying that she miscarried because she's drunk. Just all kind of awful things that they were saying. And so Ashley has done this before to Monique. So, it's a business relationship Monique and Ashley have, definitely, because I don't know, and Ashley's so unforgiving when it comes to other people hurting her, but she can do things to other people. So that's why I never feel bad for Ashley. I never feel like Ashley is a victim of anything, because she's just done too much on this show way before some of the other girls that are causing ruckus, like a Candace or whatever, way before they got there. She's been doing stuff, so.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Now, before we leave the lunch table, we also talk about Karen's invitation, or was there an invitation for Monique to come to this, what is the stupid party name? Wig shift with a bang party. And so Ashley decides she's going to straighten it out, so Monique's like, yeah, she's been telling me about it, for weeks. I'm going, she invited me. Well, what? No, because she told us that she didn't invite you. And so Monique, I think her feelings were hurt at that moment when she said that. And so Ashley, calls up Karen because it seems like there's some discrepancy. And Karen tells Ashley, what did she say? That that Monique wasn't coming because she didn't feel comfortable around the girls. And so this is two things where I wish that, because Karen, for the most part, Karen this season has just been laying it out like it is, giving it to the girls straight. And here are two lies now that we see Karen caught up in that she could have been just the same way about. She could have been the same way about. She could have just went on and told the girls in Portugal, yeah, Monique is invited. Or, told them, I invited Monique to come. She's going to be gone before y'all get there. And so still come, but I think, though, and I'm not trying to, because I don't like her lying. Let me just say that flat. But I kind of think that maybe part of the reason that she lied, if it wasn't all set up by production, if it was of her own volition, I would say that maybe she was thinking that if I even say that Monique is coming, these girls are not going to come, which means that production most likely is not going to film, and I want my company name on the show. And I kind of think that that's where it was, because even Giselle still didn't come. And I think that Giselle didn't come out of her hating on Karen. Like, you know, I think that maybe I'm surprised that Giselle didn't get Robin to not go as well. Because I think that with a lot of these things, when they're launching something, like, you've got to have the whole cast there. That's why, you know, Candy launching all these businesses, and, you know, I got to have Portia there. Candy doesn't like Portia, but I got to invite you because I need the cameras there on my stuff. And so I think that it's one of those things. But what do you think about that?
Well, I think that, yeah, I mean, it makes sense as to why you would think that if Giselle stays home, then Robin would stay at home because, you know, Batman and Robin. But Batman needed Robin to report on the T because their whole life is making fun of Karen. So needed somebody there, a witness, to come back and say, "Girl, let me tell you what happened at Karen's event." So
good one.
That's why Robin.
Good one.
Them girls ain't nobody's
good
friend.
Observation. Good observation.
She definitely lied, Karen. That's what I was talking about last week, that I wish Karen would have just said flat out that Monique is coming and told them to schedule the arrangement and whatever. And I'm sure had they even mentioned Monique's name, they probably wouldn't have. Candace definitely wouldn't have came. For sure. And Wendy probably wouldn't have came either. Well, probably all of them, to be honest, now that I think about it. So, I mean,
yeah,
I guess in her mind, she did the right thing, and I can understand where she was coming from, but it was a lie. It was, you know.
Right.
She should just say it flat out, boom, 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 boom. Just like Ashley flat out told Candace, hey, I'm writing this statement, and, you know, it is what it is.
She did tell her.
You know, I mean, she waited to the last day so that she could get her ass on that plane and go about her business. She didn't say it sooner to her because, you know, that would have ruined the trip. But
right. Yeah, and which, you know, looking back after we talked about that, I do understand why she waited till the last day. Like, it would have been a tense, messed up, separated trip, you know, if she would have said at the beginning. But that's also why I said I wish she would have said it before they even left to go on the trip, because that way Candace could have bowed out and then Monique could have went, you know. But then probably the green-eyed girls would have stayed, which means that Wendy would have stayed. Whatever. So we understand there are the group is fractured.
It's just
hi, Diamond Onyx. Diamond Onyx is saying hi to you as well.
Hey, Diamond. Diamond, forever.
Oh, I thought you were coming with Janet Jackson. Diamond's our girl's best friend. Don't want your money. Don't want your key.
What's another one?
Love don't come for free.
Yeah.
Shine bright like a diamond.
That's a lot of Diamond songs.
Shine bright tonight. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Okay, yes. So yeah. Are you as disappointed though as I am in Karen about her telling these lies?
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
Because it saves confusion. Those girls, whether Karen, you know, like the Jill Scott song, they're gonna hate on you whether no matter what. You bake them an apple pie, everybody's cool with getting the apple pie. Then you make the apple pie, and they be like, you know what? I'm feeling sweet potato. They're never going to be satisfied.
It's always going to be something.
So it's always
going to be something with Karen.
So Karen might as well tell them to kiss her ass and go about her business, because either way, when she's nice to them, they still talk about her. So
whoever, you know, she just switched it up. It's like she's been like legit all season. And then, like, this episode, we get this, you know, oh, look, Chalaki, I'm rich. Sharon, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're rich. Oh, my gosh. Right. Okay, I'm going to share that with you. I'm going to share that with you. Thank you. Like, y'all.
So sweet.
Okay. I won't talk about you brokies. I'm just saying. I'm rich. I'm going to go do some things with that. Oh, come on, new wig. Okay, come on, donate to the new wig fund. I can go get me a Karen wig now because I heard her wigs are expensive.
Yes. Correct.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, the group is fractured. So it was almost like Karen, as far as the lie about Monique, it was almost like she was in a lose-lose situation if she really did want those heifers to come to her party, and she needed them there so that the cameras could be there. I think that if it weren't Real Housewives of Potomac situation, then she would have just either told the girls the truth or just not invited the ones she didn't want to come, and probably would have just ended up inviting maybe Monique and Ashley. I don't know. But I didn't like that. I didn't like it. So how about, though, we move on from the lunch, and then we get Robin and Juan shopping for a house they can't afford. What did you think about that?
Sometimes the jokes write themselves. What's going on?
What is going on?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It honestly, it doesn't make sense. That's all I have to say. It's crazy. It's insane. It's a stunt. It's stunts and shows. Like, come on, everybody's reading Robin online. Like, girl, you set yourself up for what? You told us you have $900,000 in debt, and
no, it's 90,000. 90,000 tax debt. Okay,
90,000.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
And you're going out to look for a house, you can get more in debt. And she's talking about, we're on a payment plan, but the payment has not been cleared, dear, all the way.
Right.
You still on a payment plan. Like, the
IRS watches this show, right? Like, right. Are you trying to go to jail? Are you trying to go to jail, girl?
Do what Toya Bush Harris did on Married to Medicine. She was clear of all their taxes. They had a tax. I see that. Look, what's going on?
Well, I mean, have you heard the latest about Toya Bush Harris and her house?
What's going on with Tacky Toya?
Tacky Toya is allegedly selling her dream home. The story that she's putting out is that it's like a really good time to sell, and she can make an $800,000 profit on her home. So she's selling that house. So she and the doctor are selling their house. That just came out this week.
That dream house that they just built.
That beautiful dream house with her 3-story closet. That badass house. Yes.
What a waste of time. Yes. Like,
was it a waste of time, or was she in over her head from the beginning? Could they ever really afford that house? Was that a house that they bought for the show to prove that, hey, we are out of debt, and yeah, we got it going on? Hi, Karan Rowland. Son, they haven't even been in that house 2 years. They haven't been out. Maybe it's been a year. They haven't been in that house 2 years. That's a lot of house, a lot of big, beautiful house. But yeah, funny that you would bring her up, though. I mean, we thought that we saw her doing the right things and, going down to a $150 a day budget and all this bullshit, but yeah, her forever home.
I wish
that's her forever home.
$150 budget every day.
People don't even make that working a day. A lot of people work a job and that's her spending budget for her non-working ass. That's her spending budget. But there are people who work 40 hours a week and don't bring home $100 a day. She has that to spend, according to her. Or maybe she thought she did. Maybe her husband. Maybe neither one of them. I mean, I think that is her degree in education. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's more of an English teacher, and her husband's better at the surgery than the mathing and whatnot. But yeah,
I love Atlanta. I have friends in Atlanta. I have an aunt and an uncle that stay in Atlanta, but stunts and shows, honey. Atlanta.
It seems to be the way of life.
Shows.
Stunts, shows, and scamming.
If you broke, just say you broke.
There's nothing wrong with that. Or just live within your means, because I bet that they're not broke, but you got to show that you can stunt on the next bitch, So, okay, you have a $1.5 million house. Well, I'm going to get a $2 million house. Me and my man, there's nothing wrong with living within your means. Because remember, this is where we're getting off track again. But remember when Married to Medicine started, and Eugene and Toya had that house that they were selling. That was like it was in a neighborhood that she didn't really like. That was even still a nice house, you know. It was, for their family, just 2 boys. You know, it's not like they have a family with 8 kids or anything. It still looked like a nice house, something reasonable. Like you can live in less house and still have a lifestyle. You can still be fabulous. You can afford to go on vacation because you're not spending all of your husband's money, on a house note and trying to make yourself look like you have more than you do. Buy less house and you can buy the shoes you want. You can go out to the fabulous lunches and dinners and on vacations and, still have a lifestyle. But you got to do stunts and shows.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, even as adults, so much of being an adult, you still run into so many things that were important in high school. Like, you never really get out of high school, even as grown people. It's all about the next person, what they think about you. Like, still, and she can find a real nice house, nice size home in a nice neighborhood. Like, it's insane. Like, you're around so much. It's like, but you still have to have the biggest house on the block for what?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Luscious.
Like, okay, keep it real. Luscious Gaines. Yeah. I mean, like, who are you? Who are we trying to prove something to at these big ages? None of those girls are spring chickens, on Married to Medicine or this show, really, So, again, we digress, okay? We always detour a little bit. But, yeah, it was just very ironic to me that you brought her up, of all people. But, so let's pretend that she wasn't selling the house. So, yes, Robin could take a picture out of her book, get your taxes paid off, and then have your, we paid off our taxes party, and then go look for a house, But how about the fact that it didn't look like Juan was a bit interested in buying this house? Ron is like, girl, I'm here for a storyline. I heard you're going to get a check and you need it. So where are we showing up? What are we pretending we're looking at? $1.6 million from selling $29.99 hats online that nobody wants. She's ready to buy a $1.6 million house now because these hats are about to blow up. Juan was very kind to go along with that BS. Like, girl, you can drug me out of it. I could be watching cartoons and eating Fruit Loops, but we're going to sit here and pretend like we can afford this house. Okay. And then you saw...
low key.
You saw that she said when he gets there, they get to the house and he's like, oh, he knew the girl, whatever. Oh, Brandy, it's you. Like, of course it's one of Robin's friends. Because for a $1.6 million house, any realtor who doesn't want to waste their time is going to be sure that you can afford the house. So of course your friend who's a real estate broker is going to like, yeah, okay, you're going to put me on the show? Okay, because girl, I know you can't afford this house, so I don't want to waste my time. But no real estate broker is going to invite you to come look at some house and waste their damn time. You're looking at $1.6 million house when you can hopefully afford a $300,000 house. Are you crazy? Of course it was a friend.
And of then she's silly because Robin is extremely, in my personal opinion, a lovely woman, all that good stuff. I actually like Robin sometimes. I like her way more than Giselle. Sometimes. But her time on this show has expired, in my opinion. She can go.
I told you if one must go, and I'm about tired of Candace, but I said if one must go, for me, if only one can go, I would pick Robin, even over Wendy. And I think Wendy is lame and tired, but I would pick Robin. She's giving us the same thing season after season, and I think that Juan feels the same way as you and me. He feels like she can go too.
Right, and after 5 years, them being together, however long, 20 years or however long they've been together, but them being a part of the show for 5 years, and now all of a sudden he ready to marry you, and y'all have just been living together as ex husband and wife, but now boyfriend and girlfriend when he feel like it. And it's like
Right.
now it's bye. And bye.
Right.
And she getting ready to get this house or shopping for houses. How you gonna afford it if you ain't on the show?
Exactly. I guess the hats are about to take off.
Child.
People are
Oh,
supposed to
rich
get them
white
next
women might
month.
be buying the hats
That's not
or
what
the
I saw on her
bingo.
website. Um, she's a clown. So enough of those two. Unless you got something else to say about uh, Robin and Juan going and sitting in the bathtub that they can't afford.
Mm-mm. Nope.
What a waste of it. She needed a scene, I suppose. Okay. So then we get Giselle and her daughters going to take Grace out for her birthday. And the girls, they seem to be in a good enough mood. Honestly, her daughters, they seem really annoyed by Giselle. They really seem like they're about tired of their mother. But they seem like they were in a good enough mood, when they go out to eat. And then we get, what do we get? Giselle telling her daughters that Jamal is going to come to stay for a week, and they are pissed. They are not happy with the thought of him coming to be in their space for a week. Now, mind you, once again, this is the weirdest thing I think about this because, a minute.
Okay, sorry.
To...
I just got a phone call and it kind of gave me a little stat.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I think we're back now.
Okay. Okay, let us know if we don't sound good, y'all, and you let me know if you can't hear. But so yeah, Giselle breaks to her daughters that their dad's coming, and they're like, Dad, a whole week? They're not happy about it. So what do you think about that? These girls they've not been feeling their dad ever. And again, that's the odd part. This is their dad. This is not just some guy. We don't want you with our dad, mom. Like that's so weird.
It is. It's so weird. Something happened or something they saw, something that we don't know, as to why they're not feeling their dad. There's definitely something. Because it is weird how they are never excited to see him. They are disgusted with him almost. Like they do not like him. And I understand, and it's weird because um their dad has money, and daddy's little girls. He has three. You would think that they would just want to be with their daddy.
How many?
I'm sorry, he has three girls by Giselle.
Oh, okay.
In total, he has a busload, but
a church busload.
Yes. And it's very odd to me because I'm sure their dad would give them whatever they want. So it's interesting. Something happened or something they're not talking about, or I don't know. Maybe they saw him really disrespect Giselle or something. I don't know what it is, but it's very weird. But Giselle don't care. Giselle want a storyline. She want money. She want that status. I don't know anybody who would go to the church where Giselle is the first lady.
I would never.
Child, please.
I would never. I don't know who's going to go to a church where Jamal is the pastor.
Right.
Pastor, lay it low and spread it wide. I don't want to go to that church. I would not want to go to that church.
Right. Asking for $100 in the collection plate. Excuse me?
Okay. Mm-mm. Like, no. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then, okay, so they're already not pleased about the thought of him coming to see them. But then she pops up. Well, what do y'all think about moving to Atlanta? What do you think they're going to think about that, Giselle? They didn't seem very thrilled with the idea. Is anybody surprised?
She don't get. I don't know. Maybe she feel like she sacrificed so much for her daughters. And maybe she feels like they should just shut up and I'm mama. I do what I want to do, and you're the child.
That is what she feels like. I mean, that's pretty much what she told them this time. That's pretty much what she's told them every time that she brings up Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the bottom line is, she is the mother. It is kind of like true that it's not their decision ultimately, but you kind of still want to take what they're saying into account, And I know that you're saying that the girls probably have seen things that we haven't, but even if the only thing that the girls know are the things that we in the public, have read about him cheating and everything, that would be enough to make you not want your mother to be with this man. Even if like Giselle never told her girls about what they did, they're all old enough to be online, to be on the blogs. I'm sure all their friends at school talk about, I really hate your mom on that show, and so like she can look and see things, they can look and see things that are online. So even if that's all that they know, that's enough. Like, I don't want my mom with some cheater, even if it is my dad. I don't want my mom with some cheating ass man.
Yeah.
But it's like she's trying to force this relationship on them. Like, if she thinks that they are going to get married, and this is like, we have to assume that if we're going to talk about it, that this is not just a storyline for Giselle. So assuming that she and Jamal are like, or Giselle thinks that they're in some kind of relationship, then why not just wait till like your daughters are in college? Like if y'all are going to be together forever, wait till your daughters go off and you can move him into that tacky house and y'all can live tackily ever after, with your daughters only having to come home for the holidays if they want to, be around that. Like there's a way to do it and not be so selfish about it if that's really what you want.
Mm-hmm. I agree. But
so, what a clown.
Let
me, this is the link if anybody wants to call in. Just be prepared to have your camera on. So that was it. But you know what? I was reminded of looking at this scene all season, how we've been hearing mainly from Giselle and Wendy about how Monique isn't a good role model for anyone's daughter. Giselle, what are you presenting to your daughters right now? Wendy, Monique wasn't good enough to come to your daughter's whatever sip and see party, Nigerian sip and see, whatever that was. She wasn't good enough to come there because you wanted strong women around your daughter so you could show them, how women should be. You didn't want women like Monique around your daughter, but Giselle is good enough to put in front of your daughter as a role model. And Giselle, you're good enough to be in front of your own daughters as a role model. You're laying down being a carpet for this man who cheated on you before you got married, during your marriage, and apparently after your marriage while y'all are dating. But you're a good role model. Wendy, this is what you want your daughter to emulate because Monique's not good enough.
When people say stuff like that, I think it's silly, because who's going to remember? Like, when your kids are that young, like, oh, I want my daughter to emulate, da-da-da. What are you saying? Your baby is a baby. Your baby's not even going to remember this shit.
Right.
It's so silly. What's
so
another
stupid.
thing that just annoys me with the whole kid thing? When people ask how old your child is, she's 37 months. What?
How many years old is this child? How many years? Don't tell me. Like when do you stop?
Right.
Like I'm 567 months old. Like,
like what does that mean? Stupid.
I hate that too. I knew you were gonna say that because I hate that too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Hey, this is a Cigar Talk podcast. I saw your email. I need to reply to it. He's going to be on with us very soon, probably this week or next. And we got to just find the right topic for us to discuss, y'all. But really nice guy. We met him over on J Moore Reviews. And he's got a good head on his shoulder. So I'm looking forward to talking with him and having him here with us. But thank you for coming and checking us out tonight, even when you're not on. I appreciate it. Anything else about that whore before we go on? Giselle the Jezebel.
She's just showing that you just give your all to men, whether they give your all to you or not.
Right.
Just, as pretty as she is and all this kind of stuff, she still is just will grovel at a man's feet and lick his toes.
Exactly. Oh, y'all, and what Cigar Talks has Cigar Talk podcast has his own channel. So go over there and talk because, like I said, we're gonna bring him here, and of course, I'll be running his channel in the comments when you have him here. But do go check him out. He talks about a wide range of things, and so just go and check him out. Like I said, really sensible guy, married man, family man, but just straight up decent guy to talk to. Okay. Yeah, they're a bunch of whores. It's the whole role model and black women respectability politics has been really bothering the hell out of me this season on this show. So like, okay, Wendy, Monique's not good enough to come around, but Ashley, the messy alcoholic, can be there. Yeah, Candace, the spoiled brat, the jobless spoiled brat with a jobless husband, they can be there. She can be there. Let's see, Robin, the girl who's living with her ex-husband for 5 years and trying to make him marry her, who's $90,000 in debt and taxes and always in everybody else's business. She can be there, but you need some strong women around your daughter to show. Like, exactly. Your daughter is a freaking baby. Like, I don't think that your daughter, at this age, all anybody's going to do is pick her up. Oh, how cute. Oh, and then give her back to you. You don't need a strong role model to do that. An insane person can do that. Like, that's all they're going to do. Like, they're not teaching her anything. They're not teaching her etiquette. They're not teaching her life skills at that age,
And ultimately, she's going to be, you can set your child up for them to be the perfect person, but ultimately they're going to be exactly who they want to be. And nobody's perfect at the end of the day. So it's like,
absolutely.
I get it, but at the same time, it is what it is. People are going to be people. I'd like to see them do a few episodes about Gizelle. I agree too. I don't think anybody would miss Gizelle.
I don't think so either. I think that it would greatly humble Robin. And then all of a sudden we'd see Robin being able to get along with everyone else because she does want to, but she feels like she needs to have her head up Gizelle's ass so she won't just calm down and be the chill person that we've seen her be before. So, I'm with you on that, Roxy. Then very briefly, I told you I'm not down with the age shaming, but I just don't like to see couples be extremely intimate in front of me. Karen and her bath scene waiting on Ray. I told you, I've been telling you all season, I'm tired of them age shaming Ray and talking about Ray's old dick and all that. I think it's tasteless. But what'd you think about this particular scene? Are you alive? Hello? Oh, we're going to take a sip. Well, I'll start. I'm glad that the door closed when it did. I'm going to put it like that. Cute enough to see Ray playing with Karen. So I didn't need to. I think we got to see 2 buttons undone, and that was good. Yeah, Tasha, I'm with you. Tasha said she came out. That was good. I was like, please don't let them. No. And I love Karen, and this isn't even about age. But I don't want to hear about Karen talking about unplugging holes to get it on, and she's all the holes that have been retired are back to work. I don't want to know that, and it's not because it's Karen and Ray, not because of their age. It's just, like, I don't want to hear about that Gizelle and Jamal. I wouldn't want to hear that about Robin and Juan or Juan and his other girlfriend. I don't want to hear that about anybody. I don't want to hear about what is being done with holes and other things. I'm good on it.
I actually want to see Robin and Juan, though.
You want to see that?
I actually want to see Robin and Juan is the only couple that
because that would be like gay porn for you. Robin's like a damn man.
and Juan is a good looking dude. He is.
Mm-hmm. So is Robin.
But very handsome woman.
Mm-hmm. Very handsome woman. Yes. With her big old ass. Banfield, so pretty legs, but at the top she's very boxy and man-like.
In
her baseball cap.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was very it was interesting. Poor Ray. She kept calling Ray's name. Ray was still coming up the steps. I was like, Karen, give him
Oh,
time.
baby.
Raymond. I was like, Karen, give him time. He's
Right?
still walking up
Follow
the steps.
my voice. Just follow my voice. Poor Ray.
Ray. And then he got in there. He was like, oh, yippee. He didn't know what to think. Child, Karen was trying to be sexy. Ray don't give a damn. Ray's sexed
No.
out. Bless his
Yeah.
heart.
He just wants her at home and he wants his meal.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And she tried. She's trying.
She did. And I do appreciate that. You know, she says she's going to do whatever she's got to take to keep her man. And I can appreciate that, you know?
It's just going to be her doing it because Ray ain't going to put in no effort. Mm-mm.
Well, he looked like he was ready to get some things going in that scene, you know, rubbing feet and, you know, ready to do whatever. Now, who knows how long, you know, anything lasts or whatever. But I think and he had the roses. So, and so I don't know. I think that he might have been in the mood, you know. So I'm holding out hope for them because I do like both of them. I like Ray and Karen. Ray just... That's a solid dude there, you know. He's old school, but you know he's solid. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that they didn't show us any more than they did. And I stand by that.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about her daughter, watching that scene of her parents.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And she has a son too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bless her heart.
Mom, why are you doing that?
Right.
Speaking of mom, we got Wendy and her mom. I'm sorry, Dr. Wendy to a girl like me.
Address me Dr. correctly, Wendy. Sweetie.
That's right. That's right. Wendy and her edges and her mother are in the pumpkin patch. And why is her mother talking like she is some kind of Nigerian tourist? And all these American things she's never seen. She's been here since before Wendy ever went to college. So, like, she's been here for a couple of decades at least. And she's talking about all these things I'm going to tell my friends back in Nigeria. Wendy's mom or whatever your name is, you've been here long enough. Like, stop playing like that. But anyway, they had this scene that would have been a heartfelt scene if I liked Wendy, but I was just very indifferent with Wendy telling her mom about how... And why is Wendy even telling her mother that she has 4 degrees? Your mother knows how many degrees you have. Wendy said, Mom, you know, I have these 4 degrees and I feel like everything that, you know, I do is just, you know, trophies for you. I feel like my 4 degrees are trophies for you. Why is she telling her mother how many? Her mama knows. Her mother knows how many degrees she has. But anyway, so they have a talk about, you know, and I just want to be, you know, political, but I want you to, you know, to teach, you know, I want you to be a professor because that makes me sound really good. So whatever, Wendy expresses to her mom that she doesn't want to just live her life for her mother, and her mother gives her whatever validation she needs. And if I liked Wendy, I would have felt something, but I felt nothing. I'm just like, get off of my TV and who's next? But what were you thinking? Somebody might feel differently. That's why, you know, like, so I don't want to be that person.
It was definitely a odd scene. The mom, it seems like she cares so much about this ranking of who she is and all that. And it's just like, I don't know at what point you sit back in your own mind and say, hey, this is not my accomplishments. This is my daughter's accomplishments. I mean, she's an extension of me, but that's still her doing her own thing. That's like with the Braxtons. Tony is Tony, and then you have the girls, all talented, all that good stuff. But Tony, she's done what she's done. So, I don't get that part of it. But I mean, I guess it was a cool scene. I like pumpkin patches and stuff. It reminded me of childhood. The little boys are cute. You know, I guess it's nice that it ended up going. I definitely saw it in the beginning going left. Wendy's mom,
I thought it was going to as well.
Not here for it. She also seems like the kind of person that play up for the cameras a little bit.
Oh yeah, mom definitely wants to be on TV as much as Wendy does. Yeah, mom is enjoying this.
Yeah,
for sure.
Ultimately, it ended up well for Wendy. So good, I guess.
Yeah. The photo shoot, the Bryant family photo shoot. So we get Jamal jumping out of the phone and into the nail salon at the airport. What did you think about that whole mess?
Child. They had to judge something up for TV, for sure. And I blame Cal, Giselle Spraying, her hairstylist. I blame
him for a lot of things, especially since he styles her hair. But go ahead.
Absolutely. That's what I was going to say. Like, he is the reason why her hair looks so bad. It's a shame.
Yeah. But he's been making it look bad since season 1, and she keeps going back to him, which makes me believe that either this is the way she's asking him to do her hair, or he's doing it badly, and she just looks at it and thinks, you know what? That's slamming. They're going to be so jealous. They're not going to know when I come with this dry ponytail. The girls are going to be so jealous. They're going to be so jealous.
Right.
When they see it.
Insane.
Because the girl has no taste.
The
girl has no taste. So, okay. Jamal was supposed to be coming to take family photos with them. And the girls are in all white. Giselle is in gold. And Jamal was supposed to be wearing white and gold because I think that it was it the photographer who mentioned, or was it Cal, whatever, who mentioned that everything looked off because Giselle had on the gold and the girls had all white. One of the professionals at the shoot mentioned that this is, off. And one of the girls said, well, but Dad was supposed to be wearing white and gold, and I was going to tie it all together. And he's not here. So
it's okay, Asha. You good?
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. But Jamal and Giselle. Jamal, why couldn't you be there? Okay, so she gives some excuse for him about him having a flight from somewhere, and then that flight was late, so it made him late for the other flight that would have. I guess he went from somewhere to Atlanta, and then he was supposed to go from Atlanta to Maryland. Is that right, to get to them? And so. I'm just thinking, something this important, or okay, a couple of things. If it's this important, did they not have car rental at this airport? Because they have a nail salon. So I'm just kind of thinking that if they have a nail salon, this is the airport, the kind of airport that might have a place where you could rent cars, and he could hop his ass in a car and come. If it's that important, this is your woman, these are your children, and we're taking this family photo. Or could they not have rescheduled the photo shoot? There was just no way to get that done. And it's just, I'm not going. And how about how he looks so worried about it as he's in the nail salon, getting a manicure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to be able to be there, girl. Nah, Right. Oh, I know my flight was late. Yeah, this is terrible. Could you put an extra coat of clear on there? Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I'm so sad. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah. Like, what was that? What was that? And we're supposed to believe that he loves you and y'all in this loving relationship. Like, a man who wants to be around you, he's gonna do everything that he's got to do to make it fair. Or else, if he knows it's not gonna happen, hey babe, look, call and just reschedule it. I'll pay for whatever the fee is. Gotta get there with you and the girl. But you're just not showing, and not only for your ex-wife girlfriend, your daughters. Your daughters were depending on you for this. So, you're just not going to show up and sit there and get your fucking nails done at the airport? Right. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's in Atlanta too, right?
Yeah.
Stunt queen. Mm-hmm.
Stunts and shows, like you said.
I don't think the girls gave a damn, to be honest.
No, I think that they were probably relieved that he didn't come. But I do think, though, also that they might have been a little hurt just because they were expecting him. Like not necessarily that they wanted him there, but you flaked on us. Right. Here's another thing, another reason that we shouldn't be,
Mm-hmm. And they're getting older.
And you don't really want to. Right, right. At that age, you don't really want to, especially like on TV, you don't want to be crying and then going back to school and having your friends laughing at you. Girl, you know your sorry ass daddy wasn't gonna come, So
Right.
you got to pretend like you don't care. But I think they were all hurt a little bit, I mean,
Yeah.
So, oh man, it
They're
was just
all
so
really,
whack
really
and so
cute
lame.
girls, though.
They are, and they
Hmm.
look really cute with their little makeovers. They all look a little grown and everything, and um, but yeah, it was just so lame. And I think about it, that made me think about back to Robin, um, how Giselle and Robin, they're like, to me, they're just the two like worst off people in every category. With the exception of looks, but all the women are beautiful on the show. It's not that they look better than anyone else. They're good looking women. I'll give them that.
Hmm.
But in every other area of their life, they are busted. They are like the worst. You don't have money. You don't have men who love you. You can't find lasting relationships. Giselle has, now I will say Giselle might, and I would say maybe even must be a good mother, because her daughters seem like they have a good head on their shoulders. So maybe at some
Right.
point she did something right with them. But, at this point, maybe because of the way she raised them, like, Mom, we can't accept this stuff you're doing now. But now, what's her name? Robin, on the other hand, I wouldn't want her kids. I wouldn't want her kids or Wendy's kids, because them kids like seem bad as hell. And so, but like, you have all these things not going for you. Failed businesses, both. Well, Robin's hasn't failed yet. Well, no, you know what? Forget that. Because Robin, what happened with the house? You can't pay your taxes. Like, y'all are like just the two most, readable bitches. But y'all got all this stuff to say about everybody. And Giselle, you can't even get your man to show up for a photo shoot with you. Robin, you can't even let your man let you in the bathtub of the house that y'all can't afford. He can't even fake pretend that y'all are going to be in there together, because he's like, oh, well, how are you going to fit? You're going to be cold. Like, a man who loves you is going to be like, oh, well, girl, you're just going to sit on my lap. That's how we going to do it. He's like, girl, get on your side of the tub. And you're
Right.
like, nah, this ain't going to work, because you're going to be cold. Your legs ain't going to fit. Like, they don't even have men who like them. For all these looks that they got, and all the green eyes, and all the light skin, and all the, pretty wavy hair and everything. Y'all men don't even like y'all. And that's really all y'all got going for y'all is looks.
Yeah.
And y'all are leave Karen alone. Leave people alone.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they're so lame.
It's sad.
They're so lame.
They don't even realize
Anything on that before we move on?
No, we can move on.
Okay. Here, if y'all want to call in, just remember you're going to have to come in with your camera on if y'all got any opinions about this stuff that y'all want to express to us. Now, how about Ashley? We get Uncle Lump and her mom. Did her mom still have that eye patch on? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Because something about her mom just always looks weird and off to me. And I'm like, did she have on her eye patch? Because like, that was weird. But I was like, I don't even think she had it on, but she was just looking crazy. Her mom was always looking crazy. So anyway, Ashley's like preparing this, big red. She's preparing this big red snapper. Oh, this is like something that I had in, Portugal, and yada, yada, yada. And let's have dinner. And Michael already knows it's going to be an uncomfortable situation. And whatever, they sit down for dinner. And Uncle Lump, I like Uncle Lump. He just gives it to him straight, You're going to have to do better. Let me hear you did something else to this girl, and you're going to have to answer to me. Kind of, talk that your dad would give your guy if your dad wasn't Ashley's dad and a white man running away from you when cameras show up. But right. So Uncle Lump is clearly a father figure. So what do you think about that discussion? And what do you think about Michael, the way he took Uncle Lump, giving it to him?
He should absolutely take everything that Uncle Lump gives him, because Ashley takes everything that he gives her. But the mother shouldn't say a word, because Michael is giving the mama money and supplying the mother with certain things. So Mama Patches don't really have nothing to say.
Mama Patches
about anything. It's like
Mama Patches.
Yes, that man is paying your rent. You shut up and don't say nothing.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
like, and Michael, he can get away with whatever he wants to. He's
Yeah,
gonna do it
exactly.
again.
Oh, yeah. It's so funny because they're all like, I'm like, okay, Michael, this better be the last time. Like, Michael, every freaking season, Michael has some kind of scandal, whether it's with another man or another woman. But like, all of a sudden, Michael's supposed to be scared straight because Uncle Lump went over there and said, okay, you get yourself together, or I'm going to show you why they call me Uncle Lump, because you're going to have a lump upside your head, brother.
Right.
Like, what is that supposed to do to Michael? Michael's like, look, if y'all want these checks, I'm be cheating on this girl. And y'all gonna take it, and y'all come and visit when you want to, but you stay in your place, you N-words. Like, Michael knows his place.
Uncle Lump come after him. He'll put Uncle Lump in jail, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
Without a question. And Ashley just be sitting there crying, and she will wipe her tears and shut up until she can divorce him and get her money.
Right. Ashley's just riding her time. I truly believe she's riding her. I don't think that Ashley even cares. I think that, like, that was for her family. All that sitting down talking to. She never would have asked him to do that. Ashley's like, y'all don't even understand. Okay. I mean, yeah, you can come talk to him if you want to. But I'll be out of here shortly. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So I don't think anything else happened before we really kind of get down to the last scene, and we get finally Monique, back on the scene with Karen at Karen's party, Karen's wig launch. And I forgot, if somebody knows the name of the company that she's teamed with to do these wigs, let me know, because I know that they're like really expensive wigs, and people on YouTube review them. Let me bring up Cigar Talk, though. He's going to join us, Mr. Chalaki. And let's see what he has to say about it all. Hello, Cigar Talk. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. What do you have to add to the conversation?
If we're talking about Real Housewives of anything right now, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I just came in to say
You just want to show us your beautiful face.
Yeah.
So, y'all, here's the preview of the man who's going to come and join us probably this week or next, once I get the schedule down and a good topic down for us to talk about. So what would you like to tell us before you go, even though you don't have much to add to the conversation?
Take care of your bodies.
That's true.
Okay.
Don't eat.
Are you really coming out here with a random health tip?
No, like I literally just popped in to say what's up. That's all. But Jay was telling me to get up on Atlanta, Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I'm probably going to be grudgingly get into that, because it's kicking off this weekend, right?
Yeah. This coming Sunday.
This is like season 13 or something.
Season 13.
Okay.
So get on Hulu. You got a lot of catching up to do this week, and
tons.
I might skim through this past season, just to get, I guess, acquainted with all the players and everything. Like, I haven't watched any reality television probably in 2 or 3 years now. So I was sort of into Love and Hip Hop. One of them was like LA or something like that. And then at some point I'm like, you know what? I think this is isn't healthy for my brain. So I just said, you know what? I don't feel any smarter after watching that stuff, And there's stuff that's out there that's designed to for you to just turn off your brain for an hour or so and just kind of enjoy, the shit show.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly why I watch it. I want to turn my brain off at the end of the day. I get so tired.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. So why do you watch it? You just like the mess, or?
I like to look at people in drama that I'm not in. And it's just, it is entertaining to me, can't take it too seriously. Cause I look around, like Chalaki and I, we were just on the live stream with somebody last week who reviews the show. If it weren't for Chalaki, I would not be here talking about it. But there are a lot of YouTubers who review the shows, and their audience members get so vested into these women, and you would swear that they were like, that's my aunt Wendy,
they know them.
you know, like that's my cousin, you know, Giselle, or what. So like they like get into like really taking sides. And so like while the reviewer is just saying what they saw and what they thought about it, it was all crazy, it was a kiki, it made me laugh, or this girl is tripping, then the audience, their audiences are like getting mad because like, oh, you think she's right? Oh no, hell no. Oh, you must be well, fuck your mama. And like they're like just saying like them seriously.
Oh, yes.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Death threats, all kinds of stuff.
Man.
Yeah. So for me,
yeah. So you want a piece of that algorithm?
Hey, you know, if we but we come here and our conversations on a totally different level. You know, I think that everybody, because I'm older, my audience is a little bit older, and so like we have like other real stuff we got to worry about to get truly vested in. Like, you know, there's bills, kids, husbands, dogs in my case, you know, finances or whatever. Like we got like real shit to worry about over here. But Chilaki's a little bit younger than I am, and his audience overall demographic is definitely younger than mine, especially now, because now that I'm doing the old school content, my biggest my biggest demographic is 55 to 65 on this channel. So, you know, the old ass people, their retirement.
You got the quiet.
They're not worried about. I got what?
You got the quiet storm demographic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love it. Quiet storm.
That's right.
In my mind. So just like a quiet storm. Yeah, so that's us over here. So that's all we're worried about. Give us some Smokey Robinson and we're good. You know, we don't care about what these girls are fighting about. It makes us laugh, and we're like, we would never. But you know, we're not going to be
it's
fighting each other.
That kind of dysfunction. It is interesting to study, and at the very least, you can turn off the television at the end of the night and say, well, you know, my life might not be so bad, you know, because I don't live with that acrimony.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Exactly. It's like, you know, these girls got all this money and all these resources. Like, why do you have all this drama? If I had that money, especially if I were Monique, because Monique is actually, she's married to a very wealthy man. Monique, she's married to Chris Samuels. He played for the Redskins. And he's, so, I mean, like, none of these girls are famous on their own. None of them are. None of them. Without this show, you would not know any of their names.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they have like more better known counterparts, and now they're getting more famous now that they're on the show.
Not even all of them.
Okay,
because some of them are bench warmers. You know, they was just on the team. They weren't necessarily
there's
stars.
That, and then there's Candace, whose husband, he don't even have a job, child. So we, you know, but it's the show that's making these women names. You know, none of these girls were on before this show. So, and again, that's like another reason, like, how can you get it wrapped up? Like, I didn't know these girls before this show, you know, it's not like she was, you know, I watched her on TV growing up, you know, so you don't care. It's just a bunch of girls with, you know, money acting like fools. And you're just thinking to yourself, wow, some of them have money. Some of them don't. Half the girls on this show are broke by rich people standards, and they're just living out of their means. Like, if they lived the way that we live, they would be considered rich, but they don't know how to do that because they got to put on airs for the show, you know?
You can live pretty well in Atlanta, you know, for not so much money. Like, the cost of living there it's pretty comparable to Cleveland, and Cleveland's like not an expensive city to live in compared to the rest of the country. So,
right.
You know, it don't take that much to get a place out in Buckhead or wherever, you know.
Right. From what I'm seeing, it's like, wow, I could go there and live pretty well, you know. But these girls that we're talking about right now, they're in Potomac and the DC area or whatever. And, you know, but still, with the money that you, and I don't know what their salaries are. I don't think they earn as much as the Atlanta girls, but they have something. So it's like, if they weren't trying to live above their means, I think that they all would be doing well, you know. I don't know what they're making, but I would take it to go and sit around and have lunch with girls and act a fool and throw a couple of drinks and, you know,
like, man,
they go out to eat, and then twice a year they go on vacation, and that's it. Like, that's your job. Like
Yeah.
people work a lot harder for a lot less money.
That's true, I guess, but I think their financial decisions kind of like keeps them on that hamster wheel though too. Yes, Aisha, I am in Cleveland to answer your question on YouTube, but yeah, like I think it's like it's like an endless like hamster wheel of misery when you think about it, because you know they get on that show for the bread and then they just make so many mistakes in between seasons to where they have to go back for another bag, you know, and they're still
right
per episode. So it's like yeah, if you're in a bad space, you know, and you live in that world and you don't want to, you know, go out and get like a conventional traditional job or whatever, that's a fine platform if you want to get some money. And there are some people that are smart enough to leverage the platform to, you know, launch other things, you know. So when you see some of these gals and guys, you know, launch other things outside of the franchise because of the audience that they gain from the franchise, do you support that? Like, you know, do you like check out like the waist trainers or order shit from their online boutique or whatever they're doing or buy their music?
If you like them,
if you like them, or if you hear they have a good product, like okay, I did try Kenya Moore hair care, and she has a hair mask that I actually like.
I hear that name a lot. Like
now, I knew her because I'm old. She was Miss USA 1993, and that meant something to me because here was a black woman who looked like a black woman. We had Vanessa Williams as Miss America, and that was something, and that was great. But I don't look like Vanessa Williams, so it didn't. You know, it kind of like a black woman who looked like a white woman. So it didn't really mean anything to me. It didn't hit the same when I saw this black woman who looks like a black woman being, you know, celebrated for her beauty. You know, as you know, she's seen as the most beautiful woman in America when I'm in high school in 1993. So for that reason, I liked Kenya Moore. Now she's on Atlanta. She's not on with this cast of girls. And but I did try her hair care line, and she has beautiful, long, healthy hair. I liked the mask more than anything that I tried from her line. And I do buy it occasionally, but because I make my own hair care products, I don't really buy anybody's hair care products.
Let them know.
But I did try that, you know. They know. They know. They know. Because my members, they get their hair care products from me. So they know. They know. Come on, Shawty Low. They know.
Did you say you were old like a minute ago?
Yeah.
Or what standards?
Yeah. My own. I'm 44 and I'm not young. So yeah, and I'm young. I'm older than, you know, a lot of people who are into this kind of stuff. So yeah, you know, I realize, and it's okay. It's not an insult to me, but I know, you know, I'm not young, and that's okay. It's okay.
You're not old.
I'll take my old. Well, okay.
Right.
No.
Not young, but it's all good.
Well, your appearance is very vital and youthful. You know, that's.
I appreciate that.
I want to look that good when I'm that age. So.
Well, y'all, you know, I'm just hanging here with Ty, and I'll lead the way.
Not quite as posh, but I want to look, you know, that. I want to make sure.
Water is the key, y'all. Water is the key.
Yeah, for sure. Okay,
it's a key to life.
And citrus. Get some citrus in your diet like once a day.
True, that's also a good thing. Look at Deborah.
I'm talking like I know anything about health.
Hey, that's all that matters. You got to make the people think that you know.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as they think you know, they'll be there.
Despite what they see, you just say it and they'll believe it.
Hold up. What does she mean? Diamond Onyx. What? I never thought about it in that sense. What are you talking about? Tell me. I don't know what was said that makes you say that. I'm curious.
Yeah. Much was said.
But yeah. It's we said a lot, haven't we? But I can't. I used to think, okay, why do people watch reality TV? It is stupid, blah blah. But then, like, you know, once I started watching stuff, I'm like, okay, this stuff is stupid, but it is entertaining. Like, these are actually real people, you know, getting themselves into all kinds of trouble, whatever situations,
Yeah.
and letting it play out on TV, and especially in the case of Love and Hip Hop, for little to no money. So it's hilarious, like, because they love to talk about how they're on and they're so lit and they're all this and that. It's like, wow, these are really a bunch of clowns who are just here to entertain me. So I'm going to take advantage of this. And I laugh, and that's what it is for me.
As dysfunctional as it may be, there's still a lot of people who were celebrities at one point. They get the opportunity to come back on TV and get their name back out there and sell their products or whatever they're doing. So
and then they're reminded why they fell off in the first place.
Right,
everything
that happens too.
True.
So it happens with that, and then unknown people, like unknown artists as well. They get the chance to be on the show, but it all the other drama and mess that comes with it. So that kind of overshadows everything else that's positive that they're doing sometimes. So that's the downside of it.
I'd have to have complete creative control to even entertain.
Oh, and nobody's giving you that. The production company wants that because they've got to have the negativity. Or, I mean, let's be honest. Most people who like reality TV, they're not watching the positive reality TV shows because they're like just family shows that just show families being families and all that stuff. But they don't get the views that this kind of stuff does. And the episodes where we know there's going to be a fight, those get more views than the rest of the episodes in the regular seasons. Like, people like drama. People can lie to me all they want and tell me that they don't like drama. But I'll tell you this. When I got on my YouTube channel and was making a bunch of non-drama videos with no damn body watching, when I changed over my content to doing, even though it's like not even like today scandals, the old school scandals, people all of a sudden were showing up. Like all of a sudden, Ty's making a little bit of money on this thing when I started becoming a drama channel, when I started talking about other people's scandals and gossip. And so on my live streams, that's typically what I do. I just take it from the old school to the new school to, current trending topics. Who's trending? What stupid shit did they do? We're going to talk about it. Oh, wow. People are here. But what happened to all these people who don't like drama?
Right.
What happened to these people who don't like drama? And I'm not judging. I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're here, Tina. I'm glad that you're here, everybody, because y'all are helping me get paid, whether you give me a super chat or not. Just being here, even if you click on a freaking ad, that helps me. So you know what? Thank you. I'm glad you like drama. I'm glad that I found something that I can tap into that people aren't, all this time I've been listening to all these people saying they don't like drama. Liars, but that's fine. Yeah.
So
works for me.
So for you as a content creator, it's more so a business decision rather than your attraction to dysfunction. You're not necessarily attracted to the dysfunction.
Oh, no. I think the dysfunction's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. And that's why I go and watch people like Mr. Chalaki. I like to watch people talk about it. But like I said, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be talking about this particular thing on my channel, but I'd be talking about somebody else I saw on the blogs. I just don't like reviewing TV shows because I don't like taking notes. I don't like having to remember what happened. I don't like all that stuff. And so I like to go and watch people, hear what people thought about it. Yeah. So I mean, not that I don't do a lot of work. I mean, I take, it takes me a while to write notes on whatever I'm going to come on here and stream about. But, and even now, like I'm always working. Every time that y'all don't see a premiere for an old school gossip video is because I'm working on one. I'm working on research right now. And like that research takes me a long time because I'm looking at different sources. I'm not just reading a story. Oh, this looks like people are like this. And then just come and read. No, like I'm grabbing 4 different stories just to be sure that things line up. Well, is everybody saying this? Because I don't want to present it as truth. If like, okay, well, but this person said this happened in 1965, but the other person said it happened in 1968. That's going to make things like that make a difference. So it's like,
and then you've got to condense it into something digestible for the audience on top of it, which is so
exactly. So I'm taking out, what do I cut out? Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
It's work.
And then turn around and give your own opinion on that as well, because they're going to be like, oh, well, what you think about it?
But what do you think?
The video's already long, and you're like, oh, gosh, so now I have to put my own personal feelings into it and everything. So it's a moment.
I mean, that's why they're tapping into you and not somebody else. They want to hear your take on it because you have a unique way of doing it. Which is your id, which is that's that speaks very much to what you do. It lets you know that you're doing something right. You know, you're doing something that resonates with people. So even in your toughest moment as a content creator, I would say, like, don't forget that. You know, people tap into you for a reason. Yeah. Even if it's like 5
Absolutely.
people, or whatever. All right. Well, I've gotta go. I've got to make a quick run, but I appreciated you having me on for these few quick minutes. Yeah, feel free to get back to me this week when you can, and we'll set something up.
I will.
I'll
get back to you before I go to sleep tonight, because I did have that on my list of things to do today, and I just hadn't gotten to it. But I will get back to you tonight.
I understand. Like, I always overthink that when I communicate with people, like, because there's some people that are good with emails, but they're better with text messages. Like, I'm personally better with like text messages. Like, I check my emails, but like, what I'm saying is, like, I don't take it personal when people don't get back to me right away. Because people look at communication like it's a transactional thing. Like, okay, I've served up the call, my job is done. Now it's your job to get back to me. You know,
that's true.
Not taking into account maybe something happened, maybe your dog died, or you had some other stuff going on, or
God forbid.
That's an extreme, but still, like
that is an extreme.
I talk about this a bit on my pod too, just like just how over communication is underrated. You know.
So yes, I agree.
Yeah, you know, like, okay, let me just check in and see, what's up. But yeah, okay, let me get off my my podium. I appreciate you lending me your
get back on it when you come back, though.
I'm I'm game. I'm a chatty patty. I can talk for hours and hours about whatever.
I like your name, Cigar Talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does. He smokes cigars while he talks over there.
I know that's right.
Yes, it's all about presentation and the long form conversation. That's a lot of what my channel is about.
Well,
Lady B, if you could you retrieve his channel link, Cigar Talk and Mr. Chalaki's, and put them in the link when you have in the stream when you have a moment. If you can, I appreciate it. Let me know if you need me to do it, because I'll look them up to myself.
Okay. But Roxy's mad at me right now. I didn't know you were a dog person, Ty. My bad. I didn't mean to like.
Yes, Roxy's a dog mom, and I am a dog mom. So, like, yeah, that's a horrible example. I'd rather you say like my cousin. I'd rather you say my cousin or my uncle or something like that. Not my dogs. We're not killing off my dog. I mean that with everything in me. I mean that.
My dogs. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the plugs. You can find me at Cigar Talk Podcast on Instagram, or Cigar Talk Podcast on YouTube. Sorry, I'm like talking a lot. You run out of breath.
See, you gotta stay on your health. You gotta be running, gotta be training, you gotta be drinking water, you gotta be eating vegetables. Then you won't run out of breath.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
We are. Yes, we are. All right.
As always,
thanks for coming.
A lack of discipline may cost you your kingdom. No sympathy for kings. Good night. Appreciate you.
Yes.
Well, bye now. See you. Thanks for coming. Okay. Hey, Real Entertainment News. Let's see here. So
I like him.
Yeah, he's cool. He's real cool. So let's go on and get on to, I guess, our final scene. We got Monique showing up to meet Karen early before all the girls come, and to
Looking
Karen's
rich.
wig event.
Looking
Oh
rich
my
and expensive.
God. You better say it. That's what I was thinking. When I was sitting here stuck in traffic late getting back to the stream, I was just thinking, I was like, man, she looks so rich. She just looks so rich. And I'm like, that is what money is supposed to do for you, Ashley. Because Ashley's probably the only one who has that kind of money that Monique's husband has. Ashley and Michael probably have Monique and Chris kind of money. But Ashley does not walk around looking rich like Monique does. Monique just looks rich all the time, like dripping in the richness of it all, from head to toe.
Ashley
her hair is always laid.
Looking like her mom.
Yeah, just like something a little bit off.
Little bag lady, at the bus stop, chilling. Hey, what's up?
Bag lady.
You gon' hurt your back. Dragging all those bags like that. Yes. Some of my favorite songs.
Love that song. Not big on Erica and her stuff she says, but
Yeah, she's a little off too.
She can write a song.
Mhm.
But so yeah, Monique shows up looking rich as hell, hair laid, outfit, the shoes, I mean, literally just from head to toe. I love seeing her. I love seeing women just look so freaking put together. And she almost always nails it. Like, she's the only one. When Karen's on, she's on. But when Karen's off, she's really off. Like that confessional look with the short wig and the orange puffy sleeves going on. I hate that look. Like she borrowed one of Nene Leak's old wigs. I hate that look like Karen. But when Karen has it right, she has it right. But Monique has it right. When I say like 95% of the time, whew, that girl. And when Candace gets it right, she gets it right. She can get it wrong too. But Monique, I have to give it to her. As far as wardrobe is concerned, the girl walks around looking like she has money. And I love it. I love seeing a woman look good like that.
And you know what, though? I think Wendy's second season and maybe her third season, she continues to be on the show. I think Wendy could get it right, too. I could see it.
Wendy's problem is always going to be, unless she gets surgery, and I'm not saying she should, Wendy's bad built. So even like the best of clothes, some things just are not going to. What are you doing? Some things are just not going to look right on Wendy, and she chooses things that she likes to choose things that show off her figure, which is not. She's shaped like Gumby. And I see it all the more. She's in that green confessional look. She has that green 1980s prom dress on with the big sleeve that's like this. I mean, I could almost just see it like going up to her head, and her head being like this because her body gives me Gumby, and it's just so weird. I'm like, okay, because when I heard like we have this Nigerian sister coming on, like she's not serving Nigerian ass. Like Wendy turns around to the back. And it just makes me want to cry. Like there's nothing there. And it's just like, oh, Wendy, like the ancestors did you so badly when it came to the body. Like you didn't get the Nigerian ass, girl. Like all my Nigerian girlfriends have ass. And I'm just like, oh, that's so sad, But at least she had more things.
Right. Like she would have to gain some weight if she was to get like her body done. Because otherwise it's going to be obvious. And it's going to look crazy.
It would. It was
like, yes.
She, hopefully though, like we're trying to put Robin on her payment plan. Hopefully, before she starts getting her styles together, she'll pay off her student loan debt before we see her getting too jazzy. Because we don't want to see her fall off like Robin and then be living in a townhouse next door to Robin and Juan. But
priorities.
Priorities, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Thick Girl says she looks like olive oil. She says she looks like olive oil. But yeah. So anyway, I just had to take a moment to appreciate Monique looking rich. When you have it, that's what you want to look like though. If you have millions, you should walk around looking like you have millions. Like you should look like the richest girl in the room. You should be shining from head to toe. There should be no excuse, Ashley. That's what I say, Ashley. You got all that money. You got all of Michael's money, and most of the time you be getting it wrong. Like now, I will say in Portugal, I'm feeling Ashley in the long sundresses she's been wearing with the little cutouts and stuff like that. That's a nice look for Ashley, but it still doesn't look rich. Like that's something I could pull off with my budget. You know what I mean? Like that's something a regular girl can do. But if I'm married to a millionaire,
you coined up too.
I'm coming like Monique all the time. I'm coming like Monique all the time, and I don't even know necessarily the brands. It's not about the brands. She puts it together so well. I just love seeing a woman look rich. I love it.
It's a shame she was in there for 2 minutes. Had to leave. Yeah. Didn't even get to see our outfit.
So, okay, to me, it looked like Karen was nervous the whole time that Monique was there. I felt like she was trying to rush her out, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. And I kind of felt like Monique even like she would have walked outside, but I kind of feel like Monique was intentional that she was like, well, let me text my driver, and I kind of feel like she just like wanted to, like, why are you rushing out? What am I missing? Like, I feel like I need to be sticking around. Like, what is it? Karen's energy was just so nervous. What did you think about their quick little sit down and have some champagne because Monique thinks she's going to come and celebrate with a girl. Karen's like, okay, have a sip. I hate you have to go, but, basically pushing her out of the door. So what'd you think?
I think that, I don't know if that was judged up for the cameras to look like that, but Karen was wrong if she didn't tell her up front what time it was and the situation and how long you're going to stay and all that. Because if I was Monique and came in for those 2 minutes, I either would have did what Monique did and how she looked and the whole get up, or I would just put on some drawers and a white tee and some boots and gone out the damn door. Because why should I get all done up, hair, makeup, every damn thing, and I'm in here for 2 minutes, ain't nothing but 2 people done see my outfit, and now it's time to go.
Right. I hope that at least Chris took her out to dinner when she got home, because that needed to be seen. The braid, the ponytail, I love the braid across the edge, and then the braid going to the back down the middle, and the thick natural look ponytail. She just had it. Oh man, she was serving, and it deserved to be seen. Isaac Mizrahi said Wendy looks educated when asked about Wendy's fashions and what happened live. She look educated.
Right.
She don't look fashionable. The bitch looks like she got 4 degrees, and that's all I can say. Okay, but Tina's like saying, okay, I meant to say I want to do a lot for you. I want to send you things, but I don't know how to do that, and I'm new on here. Oh, good. Okay, I'm going to start putting my because I don't know what kind of things you want to send me. I'll start putting my PO box and my Cash App and my PayPal in my description box, because I did y'all are good to me.
Get a PO box. I don't even have one.
Yeah, you need to do that. Don't get nobody your address.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're gonna be reviewing the Housewives. What'd you say about Kenya Moore? That's my fave. Ready to kill you. So don't give them your real address, but get it. So I appreciate that you even want to send me anything, and I do get people telling me that stuff like that and emailing me, and you can always hit the super chat button if you want to just send me something. But I know a lot of people say they don't like giving a super chat, for whatever reason. Some people want to be anonymous in their giving, but and my moderators, there you go, Lady B's she puts out my Cash App and my PayPal all the time. So I don't know if you want to send me some a gift or you want to send me cash, but I will start putting my PO box, because y'all are good to me on my channel. Lady B Baker, I got my B's in here. Those are my channel members. I have channel members now. You're getting something in exchange for it, but I didn't think that I would have so many channel members when I got the program. I was surprised that YouTube even extended it to me, but when it took me up until 1:00 one morning to set it up, and then when I woke up the following Sunday morning, I had 4 channel members already, and I hadn't even had a chance to promote it and everything. So y'all really do look out for me, and I see that, and that's why I don't ask y'all for anything. I appreciate what y'all do for me. I'm just glad y'all are here. And that to me is enough. But thank you for even wanting to send me something. So get you a PO box, Chalaki, and put it in your description box, and watch all the gifts that come. Okay, so I'm gonna start giving y'all my PO box, because I did have. Let's see, is it in here? So it's not in the pretty packaging that she sent me, but I was mentioning when I was doing my Friday Follicle Chronicles that I wanted some good hair ties that actually did not pull, because I always get some that say no pull, but they have that little band in the middle, where it kind of pulls on your hair. So she sent me some, and these really don't. And just a random thing. One day I looked in my PO box, and JD from California has sent me those, because I sent her some things because she wants some stuff on my channel. So that, just little things like that, that shit makes me cry. I am it doesn't take much. So that made me cry. But y'all always look out for me. So anyway, Miss Monique and Karen, the quickest sit down, probably the quickest scene in Housewives history. Karen looking nervous, texting Candace apparently, unless that was editing. Candace saying she's on the way. Did you think that was really what was happening? Is that who she was texting at that time?
I don't know. I guess. Who you think she was texting?
I don't know. They're saying it was Candace. And it could be, but with her having an event going on, it could have been all kinds of people,
That's
telling
true.
her, she's running late or, whatever, anything. It could have been anything.
And the funny thing about it is that had Candace and Monique seen each other, I'm sure they legit would have just walked past each other and went on about their business. I don't think Monique's gonna.
So
Monique ain't gonna grab her.
Like, what's gonna happen? Like, Monique's gonna snatch her up or something. So, okay, let's get past that little part. So then the rest of the girls start filing in. Oh yeah, I know you have my PO box, Lady V. If you don't mind, just put it in the chat. But I'll start putting it in the descriptions, in the description box for my videos, so people can know. But yeah, if you don't mind,
me a Lady V. She is everything, child. She is.
Let me tell you something.
Everything. Shouts out to Lady V, child.
A freaking salary, okay? And that's why I try to give her something whenever I think of it. I need to put something else, in her freaking PayPal. But Lady V is like on it, and she's been like, when I asked for moderators for my channel, she's been with me for a while. And before my channel was like, got a nice little boom around Memorial Day, and it's been more of a challenge now for her because there's more people. It was different to moderate when we're used to having about 10, 15 people, and now it's different, and we have a good team. But Lady V is one who's always here. When I tell you, most times Lady V is here before I'm here. I'm opening up StreamYard and I already have a message from Lady V. Hey, Ty, and she's already starting putting my information in. Like, praise Jesus, like
I saw her.
Like, yeah. That's every stream. As long as she knows she's here. That's why I'm like, man, let my channel take off. My mother is about to be on salary. Okay. I mean, I feel like I need a legit payroll to pay her, like, because she's so good to me. You need to.
I do have an announcement, y'all. We are down to 20% on the phone. 20%.
Okay. 20% warning. So let's go on and finish up this last part of the show. So we get these whores coming into Karen's event. All right. They are there and they are shading. They are talking about Robin. Let's take it back to Robin, of all people. Well, I thought that it was going to be some nice place. She's got us coming in the back of a strip mall. Robin, for real. Robin, the girl who was paying her models in pizza and fruits to take pictures in the park and next to a brick wall. Robin, who, if you go on her fucking website, you will see that she's selling lipstick by showing you all a selfie that she took on her phone in her closet. She's complaining about how Karen's event is not extravagant enough. What do you think about that? It's always the bitches who are the most readable who want to read somebody.
Exactly. And who would want about lipstick from Robin? Makeup period from Robin.
I don't buy anything from Robin. Robin, I mean, and then, okay, how about Giselle?
Why does she look like...
In a minute, Eric. Hang on, let me finish with the episode, Mr. Shalaki, before we lose him. I'm going to just mute you, but stay there. Just hang on. Go ahead, Mr. Shalaki.
I was going to say, why she don't make like shoulder pads or volleyballs or why does she make...
Something that we can actually associate with Robin, something for big and burly women. I don't know. She's a weirdo, but and then her, yeah, like that would make sense. If she could get like a Reebok sponsorship, man, I got them 2020 Robins. I can see all the NBA girls, feeling it. Mm-hmm. But we get her and then Giselle, again shading Karen's wig line. Trying to figure out, like, okay, so I mean, like, what is she doing? Is this a partnership? Like, okay, like, but so really, she's not doing it. So she doesn't have any control over this thing. Okay, so yeah, she's it sounds like a licensing deal where Karen is basically a brand ambassador, and so she's going to basically just have to be the face of a product. So what do y'all think? Karen now has to go to wig making school. Karen got to make damn wigs for y'all to, consider her business legit. Karen's supposed to be sitting in her house with bundles and a wig head and trying to sew wigs together. No, you dumb bitches. If y'all were smart, y'all would take a page out of Karen's book and maybe your business, Giselle, would not be liquidated by now. I mean, were you sitting in a factory making makeup? Like, no. So Karen's playing it smart. And again, if anybody knows the brand that Karen's teamed with, I know that it's like some expensive wig brand who a lot of girls on YouTube like, and they review the brand. They review this brand and they say that it's a really good wig. So to me, it seems like Karen made a smart decision. All I got to do is show up and take some pictures and look cute and get wigs. Sign me up. I'll do that. Like, what's the problem? What's the freaking problem? Hi, Shunny Poo.
Period.
They're shading her for doing something smart. Meanwhile, Robin. Okay, so like Robin. Are you telling us that what you went to Hobby Lobby and you went and got fabric and you're sewing your hats together and you got your sons packing them for what violating child labor laws? Like what has to be done? Okay. Oh, RPG. That's okay. RPG is the wig company that she's with. RPG. That's the company, and like that's a high-end wig brand.
Oh yeah.
So,
and it's something that they all do. All these people just, they put their name on something. Nobody's in the lab and doing their whole little thing. Like, come on, like
the smart ones do that. Hey, Wings and Mumbo Sauce. Yeah, but that's what smart girls are gonna do. I mean, you don't know how to, make hats. You don't know how to make makeup. You don't know how to, so yeah, I'm putting my name on something. I have this big platform. Some people like me enough to follow me and to buy these things, and I'll get, a nice percentage. But for Sharon, for Karen, I'm sorry, we got to shade her. But so the girls get there, they try on their wigs. Wendy comes and can't try on the wig. Now, I'm glad Wendy had those tracks in because I don't know how Wendy's edges would have lined up with any wig that anyone makes. Wendy, her edges alone make her need a custom wig. I don't know if Karen would have had anything that would have worked with them edges. I don't know if any wig maker makes anything that works with Wendy's edges, and that's probably why she's rocking a sew-in. And then, I mean, no shade to a sew-in, but those edges cover damn near her whole forehead.
Agreed.
Degree? What? No.
Yes. And it's just, why? Just in general, why come to somebody's event and shade them? Stay at home. If you really don't want to be there, stay at home.
Wait, now, okay, Roxy said those are not real edges. So you're telling me she's choosing to look like this? That like she went and laid some fake edges on her head that are that full and that thick and lustrous, and this is a look that she prefers, and that she wasn't born with edges like that?
I forgot what you call it. Sad. They do that when I go to the barbershop, to line it up and make sure it's straight.
I've never seen you looking like Wendy.
That's because I wash that shit off when I wash my hair. But they line it up and stuff that I forgot what it's called. It paints, y'all.
Look how cute Shunny Poo is, y'all. She's cute.
She's adorable.
Oh Lord. Don't be trying to ignore your mama up in here with us, Wings and Mumbo Sauce. Now, Wings and Mumbo Sauce, she's over there with the girls. She went to go visit her mom. Were you here when she gave us the Wings and Mumbo Sauce tutorial? The lesson about that being a DC thing?
No.
Mumbo Sauce? Yeah.
I love that name.
I know. I didn't know what it was until I wonder if that's what Wendy and her sister were eating on that episode where her sister was getting down with the chicken and she had her fingers all greasy. I wonder if she was eating mumbo sauce, because that's like a chicken wings and mumbo sauce and French fries. They put mumbo sauce on everything.
I'm gonna order some mumbo sauce offline. I'm sure it's good on everything.
That's what they say. That's what the DC people say. Okay, so before we lose you. We're at the event, and Wendy can't try on a wig. All the girls are trying on wigs, and all the while shading Karen about how small the event is, and whatever. Being haters. They're just literally in there being legit haters. And then, we get Ashley now. What did she tell the girls about Karen? Was it about the drinking? Was it about the drinking at Monique's baby's party that she drank with Monique, but she didn't drink the whole time she was on vacation? Is that what the gossip was?
I think that was. I honestly cannot remember.
Because it was stupid.
Yeah.
That's why. Whatever it was, I think it was something stupid like that. And then, or was it about Monique being invited? Because I know that they had that discussion when they got outside. Was it about her having invited Monique? Because I know that caused a problem eventually, and we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm. It's probably that, and somehow they found out that Monique was there. Either Monique told Ashley or Karen told Ashley or something.
Maybe Aisha J, or is it Aisha J, can help us because she's on the line. Hold up. Big Girl says, what's funny is Degree sent Wendy some deodorant. So why hasn't Candace gotten anything from Kleenex and Visine for those dry ass eyes? Yeah, you know what? She's always crying, but I never see tears. Hold up. We got Aisha. Is it Aisha or Aisha J? Or am I saying it both wrong? Aisha J. Okay, so I have an Aisha B and I have an Aisha J. Aisha J, what have you? Can you first of all, can you clear up where we are going wrong on this episode? What was the first thing that
Ashley had told Karen? Ashley asked Karen, "You're not drinking because you are afraid what you might say." Remember, she said, "You're not drinking because you're afraid what she might say."
I remember the comeback too. What did she tell her? Wait, we lost you. Hold up. You're mute. I think you muted your mic.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so what was the comeback?
Okay, the comeback was no, but you need to be worrying about what Juan says when he's drinking. That's what she said to her. And it was like, that was very uncalled for, but hey, she asked for it.
It was very necessary in my opinion.
I'm late to the show. There's so much that I wanted to say about this whole episode. It's just a lot. Like, for instance, like the Monique situation, when you were saying how Monique looked rich and why Ashley don't look that way. Because the difference between Monique's situation and Ashley's situation is Chris allows Monique access to the funds. Because remember when she did that big old event and she said that she spent $200,000 and then did not show up? And then did nobody show up? Michael got Ashley on an allowance, and she dressed that way because Michael only gives her an allowance. We all know that Ashley is just like you said, buying her time so she can get that child support, so she could get that spousal support, so she could get that post-nup situation going on. That is why Ashley don't look like a rich woman, because she's not rich. Her husband is. Now, Monique's situation is they're rich together because Monique take care of that household. Monique she's submissive. She do wifely duties. She sleeps with her husband. You know what I mean? Okay, she might have that. She
takes care of their house.
They're married. She takes care of the whole situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
thank you.
That's why that situation is the way it is. But there's something about Wendy. Oh, by the way, I disagree with the lady that said those are not real edges. Those are real edges. Those are back in the day. Go back to Africa, real edges. I hate to say it.
Looking back in the day.
That's how we really look back in the day. Those are real edges on her face. That's why she has to wear so in, because ain't nobody hide that. She can't hide that. That's real. The only way she can get rid of that is through a barber. Like what Mr. Chilak said. Oh, I got a lot of it. I'm sorry. I love this show. They be having me dying, but it's just a lot. The situation with Michael and the uncle, he didn't say nothing because he knows his uncle, even though he looked biracial or whatever, because the uncle looked biracial too. Lump, he looked biracial, but Lump about his teeth. Lump done some time, and so Michael ain't gonna say too much. He gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. He gonna run to the police is what he gonna say. But I bet you when he got home, he was all kinds of niggas, and that motherfucker don't know who he talking to. He doing all that in the car.
For sure.
And I agree with you about the mama. She ain't gonna say nothing because Michael is paying for that house that she in. Michael is paying for her bill. So she's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna let Lump do all the talking because Lump ain't taking no money from that fool.
Right.
Oh, there's another thing
I stay in her place.
Another thing about the Michael situation when she was touching on that man, it was another YouTuber, and forgive me, I don't remember who it was, but it was another YouTuber that actually pointed it out. You can actually see Michael actually touching that producer. You can actually sit in the background.
Oh yeah. I showed that video.
You can actually see it when he, when he went back and said something to the guy. He showed it in slow motion. Somebody caught it, and they really did see it. And yes, that is what Monique has on Ashley. She really does have video of what really happened. She's using that to hang over her head, and that's all that is. Because they not true friends either. They're not true friends.
It doesn't even feel like it. It doesn't feel like it.
They're not. It's all because she got that hanging over her head. And the only reason Ashley know what her husband does. She know her husband gay. She knows this. Or bisexual or whatever the situation is. She knows this already. But again, she's waiting for that bag. So she don't want any allegations to come out. She don't want Michael going to jail. None of that. Because if he goes to jail and have to do any kind of legal trouble, that's less money coming out of her pocket. When
that's
she divorced
true. That's a good point.
And the more babies she have from him, the higher her child support checks are going to be. So if it's true that she's pregnant again, that's why she's pregnant again. Because ain't nobody going to purposely have kids by a situation like that. I'm sorry.
That's true. Oh, and I did hear that the child is going to be a boy, Mr. Chalaki. I heard that they're having another boy.
Lord. Another boy. Lord help us all. She's about to have another old little
Both of y'all.
She's going to have another old little man.
Yeah.
Oh, and T, I gotta let you know, you are not the oldest on here. I will be 47 December 31st. So I'm older than you, ma'am.
Happy early birthday, Miss New Year's Eve, baby. You were looking darn good. I appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you. Well, I got a lot more, but I had to get in before y'all got off. I'm
glad you did.
Where you
from? Anytime I will be glad to tell y'all my views on it.
But you are welcome to come back anytime you want. Where are you from, Mr. Chalaki asked you?
Oh, originally I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, but that's why I was telling Cigar Talk. I'm actually living in Cleveland. I've been here 23 years, but I heard that I keep my accent, so
yeah,
I'm
from that's South why Carolina. He's asking.
Where you from?
South Carolina.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I'm from Charlotte.
Well, thank you for. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Not really. No, I just look at everybody and stuff. I'm actually don't even get online and talk to people, but because you invite us to talk, I said, well, I'm gonna get out there and just talk to folks and stuff like that. But no, I don't have a channel. No.
Okay, well, look, if you're welcome to come and talk to us anytime. I love your personality. I love your energy. And that's why I stream this way, because I want people to talk. I don't want everybody like they only have to sit there and type comments. If they want to come up and talk, please. That's why we do this.
Okay. I might do that. All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Yes. Thank you for coming.
Sure. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Well, read them on down. I think we can go. We should just let her stay.
I mean, she came right on through and read.
Tell me how you really feel, Miss Asia J. Okay, so then we get the girls. Finally, we get to where they're talking about Karen having bited Monique, and it's a problem. And oh my gosh! And Wendy's telling Candace, "Well, you know that's not your friend. She's not." And Robin, got to chime in. Oh well, let's back up and talk about the Robin, the comment to Robin when Karen, is coming over there with her box, and Wendy kind of shushes her off, like, "We're not talking about that now." Bitch, just the fuck we are. We are talking about my wigs and my wig box and my wig event while I'm on these Bravo cameras, and I'm going to show my box, and I don't care what the fuck y'all talking about. Yes, we are talking about this right now. That's all we're talking about the whole time. Or you can get your ass up out of here because you didn't even try on one of my wigs. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. And so, I didn't mean like that. Okay, but whatever. So Karen shows her wig box, make sure that gets some camera time. And then we get Ashley. Oh yeah, would you bring me that bag? And she gives her I think it was Shani who reminded us that Ashley gave Karen the Pepcid AC or whatever it was for her ulcer. And then they bring up in front of Ray that she didn't want to drink because and Robin, is it because you're afraid of what you might say when you're drunk, and or what you might say when you're drinking? And Karen says, well, you need to be worried about what Juan might say when he's drinking. And then Robin got so offended. I'm just asking him a question. Robin, who's been coming for Karen all season long, did the nasty little stunt with the website and everything. All of a sudden, Robin is just in full victim mode. I'm just asking a question. You're bringing up someone who's not even here. Mm-hmm. Well, Ray hasn't been around all season. You've been talking about his dick. Why can't she bring up Juan, even though he's not here?
Right.
Robin, why was that a problem?
And
what do you think about that?
She hit a nerve, and we all know that Juan is just not her man. Juan is everybody's man. Everybody.
Community dick, I think, is what the young girls call it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why are you bringing that up? I'm just asking a question. You asked a shady ass question. You didn't just ask a question. Right. Like it was just some innocent question. Robin, stop it. In this full victim mode.
It never comes from love. It's never come out of good place at all. Like, please, Karen, know how y'all girls roll at this point.
She knows. Just stupid. Okay, hold on. Let me bring on Eric and see. Eric, if you are not talking about the show, I'm going to make you leave and I'm going to bring you back. Are you coming to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac? Because we only have Mr. Chalaki for a few more minutes. Do you watch the show, Eric? Eric, get from up under the cover, man, and come and talk. Huh? Eric. Eric, do you watch Real Housewives of Potomac? You better answer me soon or I'm going to remove you. Look, I'm going to get you meant to get it together because I only got Mr. Chalaki for a little bit. Huh?
I was telling me guys
What'd you say?
Put on a light because otherwise it's going to keep messing up the camera and stuff.
Okay, Eric, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, so we got that. And Karen, briefly shades the girls and leaves. Karen, what are you doing? Why are you leaving here? Karen's like, I've already paid for everything and I'm gone. Me and my man. Oh, but here's the other thing though. When Karen gave that shady question about Juan, I loved how Ray was like, oh, okay, I gotta go. Ray didn't sit there and try to get involved in the women's business like Peter would have, and like some of these girls, men on this show would have. Ray excuses himself from the mess every single time. And that's what I love about Ray. And that's why I was extra upset about how Robin was coming for him and his dick. Leave him alone. Because Ray doesn't bother anybody. He sees the mess and he runs in the opposite direction. I love that about him.
Mm-hmm. It was, once again, super nasty. Super, passive aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Giselle would have fit right in and kept going with the mess. And they've been disrespectful to Karen in front of Ray many times. And
and not just this season.
For Ray. They know Ray's not going to say anything. You know, they know Ray is not gonna, you know, they look at him, oh, there's just that old man over there. And, you know, let's just come at his wife in any kind of way, which is just so wrong and inappropriate.
It is. It is. It's so bad. It's so disrespectful the way they come for that man who leaves everybody alone. So Karen then shades the girls and lets them know she's gone. But Karen, why are you leaving? This is your, like, y'all don't want her there, but now y'all mad that she's leaving. Like, it does, like you said, it doesn't matter what she does. So y'all all upset because she just shades the hell out of you, but now she's got to stay because it's her event. So, no, I paid for everything. Bye. You know, me and my man going to dinner. What's wrong with that?
And Wendy, she's always on, like, the wrong team. This was the perfect opportunity for her to either try to diffuse the situation or for her to just not say nothing. Because Candace, actually, she didn't say anything throughout this whole time. When they was talking about Monique and Ashley, like, Candace, she didn't say a word. She was just chilling. And in certain situations like that, sometimes it's best just to not say nothing. And, you know, I do, you know, even though I feel how I feel when it comes to how the brown skinned girls were treated versus the lighter skinned girls, I do completely understand why Wendy puts a bad taste in people's mouth. Like, completely. It's like these situations don't have anything to do with you. Like, just chill out. And this is just your first season. You would think Wendy has been on for as many seasons as everybody else.
Since season 1.
Yeah.
I know. Like, why do you have so much skin in the game, girl? Like, you're way too pressed about these things.
Like, sit back and watch the show like the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly. But then, okay, Karen leaves, and then the girls decide they're leaving. And then I think it's Ashley who brings up the fact that Monique was invited by Karen. Well, she actually did invite her. And, oh, no, she invited her. Oh, my God. You know, and again, back to Wendy being more pressed than she should be, you know. Well, you know, that's not your friend. And trying to have a moment talking about Jesus coming down and tapping her on her lace front. What do you need? You know, Jesus come down and tap you on your lace front to tell you that this is not your friend or whatever. Okay. Why are we so pressed about the fact that Monique was invited, that Monique came, she's already gone, none of you saw her, so what's the problem? Why is it a problem that she was even there? So now she can't occupy space that you all are going to occupy? Right. If y'all don't get a fucking life, all of them just sitting out there having this conversation. Well, you know, oh my God. So you mean to tell me that Robin, because she's still pressed about the Juan comment. So you mean to tell me that she's, you know, worried about Monique and not your safety and your mental well-being? Robin, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Robin's worried about her own mental well-being right now because she wants to go in the corner and cry because of what Karen just said about Juan.
Right. It's like, damn, Monique just left the bathroom. Y'all mad because Monique just left the bathroom and now y'all got to pee? Like, my God.
Right. Oh, there's a cracking sound they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, is it your... Okay. Are you charging?
I'm trying to charge.
It stopped. Oh, okay. Now it's back just a little bit. Well, okay. Oh, I don't have to hold you. I mean, because we're at the end of the episode. But yeah, I do hear it. And now it went away. Now it's back. It's like starting and stopping. But we can end it. I mean, we talked about the whole episode. What you want me to do?
See, now it stopped.
Oh, now it's gone. Now it's back. Now it's gone. Why am I being still like I need to like I'm affecting it? So like yeah, we're
sit here in silence.
Huh? What'd you say?
It's like it's fine as long as we sit here in silence.
I know that's not gonna work. So what do you want to do? It's your call. You want me to let you charge for a few minutes and just put you on hold and bring up somebody else? Or I can talk for a few minutes? Or we can end it, or you decide. It's up to you. Big girl blaming it on Eric. She said it didn't start until Eric called in. Eric, you and your damn sheets and sleeping gear, you mess up the whole stream. See, that's why I wasn't gonna let you on. I knew it. No. What you want to do, Chalaki? You want to charge for a few minutes and let me bring you back up?
See, I would totally do that, but I do have to get up.
Okay, that's right. You know what? I've already had you longer than I was supposed to. Okay, so y'all, Mr. Chalaki, let me, before you leave, if as long as we can, we got battery power. Let me put his channel in the chat, and then we'll go on and finish it off. And if somebody else wants to call in or whatever, y'all can. Let me get Miss Chalaki squared away first. Mr. Chalaki.
Thick girl 40. Is you thick girl? I bet she is. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I like her.
You're a mess. Okay, there. We have Mr. Chalaki. That is his channel that I just put in there. So y'all know y'all been enjoying him. Y'all only come and really watch this when he's on here with me. My views for this are very low without Mr. Chalaki. They are only, and I'm not trying to act like I'm chopped liver. They come see me for everything else, but they want you for this. So, like, yeah, without you, I'm lucky to get 300 views. But whenever you're here, we're going to hit 1,000 at least when you're here.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so just make sure. I'm glad y'all love him here, but go love him over there on his channel too, because that's where everything happens for him. So let's just be sure we support him over there too. Any closing words before you get out of here and go to bed, Mr. Chalaki? Thank you for coming. Thank you for putting up my tardy for the party ass.
No, you're completely fine. Y'all stay blessed. Stay black. Stay tuned. Stay positive. Keep the drama in your own life to a minimum, but the drama in other people's life, keep your ear to the streets.
Turn it up. Tell us about it so we can talk about it.
Right. Don't give your opinions on it, because then people go back and say what you said instead of what they said when they the ones that started the shit. I don't know how people is. Yes, and that's it. I appreciate you, Taiwan. I appreciate everybody on the chat. It's so much fun when y'all call in and talk, and
I know, I love it. Big Girl 40 wants you to know she's thick in the thighs and ass, not in the stomach or arms.
And in the waist is better than the ass. Do you want to taste? Yeah.
Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
That's my song. That's my anthem.
I finally looked at that video last weekend.
Yes, it's glorious. Everything.
All right, and Aisha J says bye. We got okay. So we will have you back next Monday for the season finale.
We will say, well, hell yeah, sure.
Okay, and I'm gonna try to be on time for real. I won't go anywhere before I stream. We'll be on time.
It's the season finale.
We've been having a good ass time. We got to keep this thing going.
For sure. And then, God, Atlanta's coming right after that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back for Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. It's a date. We're married now. Oh yeah. Yes. So we'll invite y'all to the wedding. We're YouTube married.
Yes. Look, we gotta be quarantine married. We gotta get married on here, child.
Yes. We'll get Pastor Jamal Bryant to perform the ceremony.
Oh Lord.
Keep it all the way fake.
We'll have the little girls, the little flower girls, have them to come out. We keep Giselle on the show. We don't want her. Mm-mm.
Oh, look, Roxy says, you're stuck with us, Mr. Chalaki. How sweet. See, you get much love over here, especially on Monday nights. The girls are not checking for me. I come on here by myself and they ask, where's Mr. Chalaki? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, thick girl. I know once it gets in there, it's hard to get it out, that song.
Tell me about it. It's so catchy.
Okay. So are you ready to log off? You got any closing words beyond staying black and all these and not staying out of mess?
No, not really. I'll just, stay safe. This COVID thing, it's not going anywhere no time soon.
Yeah.
Just stay safe, stay positive as best you can, and just, keep doing well, keep doing your thing, and that's it. All these words I tell myself every single day. So I wake up sometime and I'll be like, oh, this shit.
Just don't even want to do it.
Uh-oh.
I know.
So.
I know. Thicker 40 says, I subscribe, Mr. Chalaki, so you are getting some love. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wings and Mumbo sauce keeping it going. Body yada 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 yada. So we're probably gonna do this till 2 o'clock in the morning. Just
okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Chalaki. And y'all go see him over there on his channel, and y'all will see him here next Monday. We'll hook up the time. I'm gonna try to start at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, but I'm gonna see what works for him. I'm always texting that Monday, and we try to work out a time. And next week I'll be on time. I'm a fucking hour. I was literally an hour late today, and I apologize to everybody. All right, y'all. But we're soldier on. We had a good ass time.
That's right.
Love you, Mr. Chalaki.
Love you too.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'll see you.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, so y'all, anything else y'all want to say about this episode? Anybody else want to call in? Let me see if I missed. Say hi to everybody. I just feel so bad when somebody comes in. I don't even say hi. I think I got everybody. I'm looking at these comments as y'all. I'm scrolling up, and it doesn't even let me scroll to the very beginning of the comments, but I was trying to be sure. Oh, Michael's other kids must be embarrassed. Hope they don't look like him. You know what? I bet that Michael's other kids are embarrassed because, aren't they older than Ashley? That alone is embarrassing. My stepmom, hopefully she's, I'm going to my stepmom's 21st birthday party. Like, what the hell? You can't wait till Sunday, Aisha, to see. Yeah, I can't wait either. Because they're saying that Candace is going to try to fight Karen, like she's coming at Karen in a physical manner. That's not going to be good. Yeah, I thought that Michael had grown ass children. I thought that they were older than Ashley. Exactly, Ashley needs her coins. You're right. Yep, y'all are right about that. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, Carolyn, did I say hi to you? I think I did. I don't know. Trim that baby hair off your face. Teresa did. Yeah, Teresa had hers went straight across the top. Hers came all the way down like this. Hers looked like a wig that was pulled too far forward. But Wendy got it's like here to here. It's like, the edges touch her eyebrows. It's crazy. Okay, y'all, let's see what Eric is talking about. Eric, if you're not talking about the show, I'm going to beat you. What, Eric, what are you talking about?
Have you seen my video last night?
You posted a video last night?
Mm-hmm.
Is that said? No, I didn't see it. Tell me about it.
I gave
Thank you, Alethea. Oh no, you gave me a Whitney a shout out. Whitney Castillo, who's been here on the channel.
Yeah,
Well, thank you. I'm gonna rush over and see it. Can I get a moderator to put Eric's channel in the chat? Eric is the one who called last night. Eric, we're going to say he is a reforming Dusty. He referred to himself as a former Dusty, but then he told us that he still dibbles and dabbles in womanizing, which I let him know is a Dusty behavior. And so unless you're calling in right now to tell me that you went cold turkey on womanizing, then you're still Dusty. But I do appreciate the shout out in your video. So tell me where we are with this womanizing, Eric.
Well, I haven't done it today because I was in.
Okay.
I couldn't go out because it was raining.
Oh, well, that should have been a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you were going to go out to get help for the womanizing, or you couldn't go out and womanize today because of the rain?
Oh, I could.
Clear it up for me.
I couldn't do that because I don't want to get caught in the rain.
Mm. Oh, Eric. So you didn't want to get caught womanizing, or you didn't want to get caught getting help for womanizing in the
I
rain?
don't want to get caught in the rain, but I will change. Like I said
Okay.
yesterday, I still have opportunities, and I'll try to get my boy Dragon on here too. But he said he's going to
Mhm.
take a break. I said it on the chat.
Okay. Okay. So so we have this journey to look forward to. Are you going to document your journey of ending womanizing on your YouTube channel? You
Yes.
should. It would be very interesting.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're gonna be like, y'all, day one in my journey to end womanizing. I'm starting with 12 hoes, and we're going to work it all the way down to none. Come with me
Yes.
on this journey. That's what it's gonna be. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, then, if that's the case, I want to follow this journey. I want to follow this journey with you, and I want you to even come here and update us on how it's going, because we want to know that you get delivered from this, and then we can say that you are no longer a Dusty, that you're a Shiny, and I will mail you your certificate that says that you're a former Dusty, you completed the 12-step program, and that you're now a Shiny man and can go out and preach the shining gospel to all Dusties and help us out, help out the community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to hold my breath, because the way that you were smiling about your womanizing kind of makes me think like you really like it. So I'm not going to hold my breath for that to happen, but I will be looking forward to it.
All right.
Eric, get off of my channel. I know you weren't calling about the show. Thank you for calling, Eric.
No problem. See ya.
All right, see you, Eric. All right, y'all. Y'all pray for Eric. Let's see here. What else? Let's see. Anything. Thank you very much, Alethea, for my super chat. Y'all be so good and sweet to me. And I don't know if Sharon is even still in here, but thank you for giving me a super chat too. Like y'all are helping your girl out, and I really do appreciate it. Like, thank you. You know, y'all are showing me love in these YouTube streets, and I don't have any problem with that. Thank you. So anything else? Come on, Wings and Mumbo Sauce. She said she's gonna call in just because. Call in. I'm gonna stay on here. We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes and 38 seconds. I'll stay on here till 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then I will count it down. Let's see. Thank you, Tina. Look, I'm very glad to have you here. Thank you. I appreciate you. So I appreciate all of y'all for being here, and however you found me. Oh, here's something I can tell y'all. Orange Juice Jones will be here Thursday. I need to call Jay, because this normally would have been one of his Thursdays. I need to ask him to switch up, to do a switcheroo with me, because this was the first day that he could come. So Orange Juice Jones will be here with us on Thursday. I appreciate the letters that y'all we've gotten a few letters for him to give y'all some advice about your relationship problems. And just another thing to keep in mind, it doesn't have to be romantic relationship issues necessarily. It can be family issues, just any kind of relationship you might have, work relationships, whatever. So let me put my email address in here one more time. If you have a relationship dilemma that you want for Orange Juice Jones to help you solve, then email me at this email address. And each week, what we're going to do with Orange Juice Jones, now we have him every other Thursday, just like we have Jay. So I figure we'll stay on that relationship tip, And so the way we're going to do this is we're going to start the show with me reading one of your relationship dilemmas to him. And he's going to tell you what he thinks you need to do. I'll chime in. And if you want to call in and tell Orange Juice Jones about your own personal relationships, then we have that. And I'll have a little social media video to share with y'all to show this relationship related, and we can get his feelings about it and mine, and y'all call in and tell us how y'all feel about what I show you, or if you've been in a situation like what I'm showing you on that particular week. And that's how it's going to go. And then my channel members, y'all are going to get, he's coming on here at 6 o'clock on Thursday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm at 6 o'clock p.m. Central. I'm Central Standard Time on Thursday. And we go for an hour. We're going to cut that hour. And then after that, my channel members, y'all are going to get y'all personal live stream with Orange Juice Jones, where y'all can have a bit more intimate time with him and ask him some more things that aren't necessarily about what we were talking about on the live stream. So that's how that's going to happen. That's coming on Thursday. I don't have anything planned for Tuesday. I'm going to read my email from Cigar Talk and see if we can come up with something, maybe a date for him to get in this week. We have our member stream coming this Wednesday, members only, at 9 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Thursday is Orange Juice Jones. Friday, I don't have anything planned. Saturday, I don't have anything planned. So I think the Saturday might actually end up being a better day for Cigar Talks. But yeah, we're going to talk about a few things. And I think that when I come on here tomorrow, I do plan to stream tomorrow. I just don't know if it's going to be with someone. But I want to talk about Summer Walker and this pregnancy that she's in and the irony of it all. But that's it. Other than that, it's time for me to sign off. I can see if Rocco wants to come and say hi. You know, come and say hi. What if I have a piece of chicken for him? Maybe he'll come and say hi to y'all. Maybe he'll come and get up here. But he might just go and lay back down. Let me see. Here's a piece of chicken. You want some chicken? Look. Come here. You got to come get it. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Hey, y'all, look, it's our special guest, Rocco. He's here just for me, not for the chicken. Hey, Rocco, say hey, y'all. Say hey, y'all, what's going on? Okay, well, I'll see you later. Bye, Rocco. Okay, so y'all, that's it. That's with that, we'll close the show. That definitely tells me it's time to feed my dogs. Oh, look, what? Hold up. We're not gone yet. Because Wings and Mumbo Sauce is in the house. How you doing? Wings and Mumbo Sauce. Are you talking
What's
to me?
up, y'all?
Yeah, what's going on? Yes, I can hear you. What's going on?
I only came on because you was logging off. Hey.
You know what? I'm about tired of you. Taking the page from Animations Reel every time you sign up. Wait. You know what? Calm down.
That's right.
You know what?
And you know I'm mad at you anyway.
Why are you mad at me?
I'll tell you later. I'll text you.
It's about to be a girl fight up in here?
You know it. It's about my money.
Well. Well. Then it's worth fighting. If I done did something with your money now, let's hurry up and let me take that beating if I done did something about some money.
I'm just playing. I'm having an amazing time. And I hate that I have been missing you.
Oh, girl, you haven't been missing. You know what it is over here. So you needed to spend that quality time with your mom. How is she doing? And are y'all having a good time?
Yeah, she got me full for the past 3 days. So I got to go home and take a laxative.
She has to make up for lost time. So she got to feed you everything, all your favorites, you know, with doubles and triple helpings. That's how it goes.
Right. That's right. But I just wanted to say hey to you, boo. I really miss you. And I will be home tomorrow evening. And we're going to be back on our regularly scheduled program.
Okay, you know this. Yeah, look, Alethea is the plug, okay? I don't know if she's still in here, but she's the plug. And she getting me and Roxy hooked up on the way. I don't know if you're still researching or whatever, but
I texted her.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
But I'm gonna cut you and Roxy off before y'all know it. So. Oh,
we getting cut off around here. You got a lot of energy that I'm not feeling. I don't know if it's a DC thing. I don't know if
DC thing.
Spicy mumbo sauce and just.
Look, I'm in the hood right now, so I'm showing out. Okay. Let me show out.
Look, I understand. I'm gonna have to let you make it, and I'll just have to take this L tonight, because you give me that energy. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understand.
All right, so I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna link up tomorrow.
Oh, wait, Thick Girl 40 asking where you are. I think she's in the DMV area. I think she's in DC. She said, "Where are you?" Wings and
I'm
mumbo
in Southwest. She coming through?
You coming through? Oh yeah, because we heard you had a thick ass and thick thighs. So
Ooh,
so
thick thighs save lives.
and not thick in the stomach and the arms. So she said it, not me. I was just reading the comment. I'm just repeating what I read.
Hey, hit me on my private line, girl. You can come.
All right, okay? Right. We need Orange Juice Jones here for real, for real.
Look, I was walking in the rain today.
You know, it's so funny when I posted a little picture from the commercial that we shot. My friend who connected us, Jay, he replied under there and he was like, "Hey Ty," he said I was walking in the rain. He said it's raining in Houston today. And I'm like, okay. And so he's like, yeah, I was walking in the rain. I'm like, oh. I said, why are you telling me this? I said, it was raining here too today, where I am. And so I literally, 2 days later, I was like, oh, walking in the rain. Like, okay, I get you. Like, I didn't get it at all. Let's see here. Rebecca says, oh, hi. Rebecca says, I just want to say hi to you too. I've not been, well, but I hope to catch up with you again soon. Good to see some. Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. That's the shadiest woman we know in England. She was shading all the girls like a couple of weeks ago when she was feeling well. Yeah, you get to feeling well too, so you can come back with some primo shade for us because we were feeling it. But yeah, I'm glad to see your face. I'm glad to talk to you. Are you going to be home in time enough to get on the stream tomorrow?
Yes, I should make it
on
home
the member stream.
7:00 by our time.
Oh yeah, you'll be good. You'll be good. Okay, I keep forgetting we in the same time zone, but okay. Well then, I will see you tomorrow, and I'll be waiting for you to read me by text tonight. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take my L. It's all good. It's all good. I ain't scared.
Everybody,
I mean, I may as well get it over with.
Mama Wings is calling me. Like, she's screaming my name. Y'all don't hear?
I didn't hear.
She is screaming for me.
Well, you better go. Don't get your ass beat on this live stream. I can't help you.
I'm all the way grown.
Yeah, your mama don't care about that. I know. If she's screaming for you, she does not care. I don't even have to know her. Just like mine would.
All right, I will
Roxy
see
said, "Hey,
you
Mama
later."
Wings. Okay, we'll see you later. Travel safely. We'll be praying for travel grace for you.
All right, thank you. Good night, everybody.
All right. Oh yeah, hold up. Is she
What's
gone? Thick Girl 40 says you better take Ty some mumbo sauce, wings and mumbo sauce. So yeah, we'll be waiting for those souvenirs. All right,
I got you.
Come on, Mama. I need to see what it's all about.
I don't know what she's gonna put it on. I guess some veggies, but we got her.
All right.
We're gonna take care of her.
Right. Look, Lady B said, "Look at all that hair you got, all those braids."
You must be talking about you. Oh, me?
You.
Got a little something going on. A little something.
Yeah, you do.
That's from Ty's hair growth scene. Okay, y'all better get some. Get you some.
Constantly making improvements, but
that's right. If you want them edges, get with Ty. If you want them edges, that's all I'm gonna say.
Just don't put it up here because we don't want you to look like Dr. Wendy about the edges. Just put them in the back, just at the edge, not don't start right here. Just let me get some right. I think that's what Wendy did. She's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
Don't put it on. Don't put it on
the forehead.
No, it ain't cocoa butter. Just start back here.
Yeah. Start in the back.
All right, boo. I'll talk to you tomorrow, baby.
Yeah. Go see your mom. Tell your mom we say hi. Tell your mom we love her. Show her this. Say, hi, Mom. We love you. This is from the Ty Said What Ty Said channel. We love your baby. That's for Mama. Here, come in for a hug, Mama. There.
I'll pass it to her. No, she said,
all right, girl. We'll see you.
She said, when you get on your live, don't put me on camera. I do not want to be on camera. So she already warned me.
My Mom. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. You look happy. All right, girl. We'll see you.
All right.
Bye, wings.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Okay, y'all. With that, it's definitely time to go. Are we discussing womanizing tomorrow? Okay. Well, let me. That kind of falls in line. Let me get logged off of here and get my dogs fed because it's very late for them. So let me get my dogs fed, and then I will email you Cigar Talk. And I got edges, but I need my brows to grow thicker. Can you help with that? Yes, actually I can. Okay, so anybody who wants to email me for any reason, here's my email address. Typically, I give it out when somebody wins some money, a gift card, or, if I have a new member coming who's at a top tier and I'm going to be mailing them stuff. But if y'all want to just email me like, hey, here's a topic idea, or just, hey, Ty, I think your show is really great, because I do get a lot of those emails. People will email me telling me they were depressed and they came across this channel and I was so funny and everybody in the chat was so nice and all the people here are so great. I get those kind of emails all the time. And when I tell y'all I live for that, like, I love it. So y'all have my email address, and send me your love dilemma letters for Orange Juice Jones. And if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine too. If you don't, that's fine too. So so far, nobody's wanted to remain anonymous with their letters, but send them and let's just have some fun. All right. So she didn't want a thing, just nosy. Now that's funny. That's mothers. With that being said, y'all, I've been on here much longer than I planned and started much later than I planned. I'm so mad at myself for this. But anyway, I'm counting it down from 10. Y'all have yourselves a good week. I'll be here tomorrow talking about something. And I don't know with whom, maybe with Cigar Talk Podcast, maybe by myself. I'm going to see him, I'm going to email him. But y'all see me all week. And if y'all want me to talk about something, let me know. Remember, you will not see me Sunday because it's the first Sunday of the month. And that is my Sunday off. That is my only day off. So I'm taking the first Sunday off. Oh, thank you, Rewatch Gang. Look, and I appreciate y'all for leaving comments. Like, even if you were here or if you only saw part of it, and when y'all go back and like rewatch a live stream and leave a comment after it's gone live, that helps my channel too. So like, there's so many ways that y'all can help me without paying me a dime. Obviously, Alethea sends me a super chat. Sharon sends me a super chat. I appreciate that. But you can do things for me that will help me that don't cost you a dime, like sharing my videos on your Facebook. And when you share it, hit the like button, because that helps too. And then, hopefully your friends will see it and they'll like it and they'll come. But sharing on Facebook and Twitter, on all your social media, that helps me. Watching my ads, if they're not too long or whatever, that helps me. And just watching the content, leaving me a thumbs up, leaving me a comment. Those things don't cost you a dime. And if you're here anyway and you like what I'm doing, then that's like an awesome way to help me help grow my channel. And that's for any YouTuber who you're, wanting to help support. And, you might not have the money, or maybe you think they don't deserve your money, but they deserve something. That's how you can help us. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to get out of here. Good night, B. Baker. Members, y'all be looking at your community chat. Y'all about to get the juice. Private talk with the juice. We call it the after party. After we stream with him here on Thursday, he's gonna talk to y'all privately, and we're gonna get our money on with Alethea. She's the plug. She's helping us get paid, and sipping lemonade and stay in the shade. All right, I'm counting it down from 10. Y'all have a great week, and just take care of yourselves. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Well, why not? Let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna do my countdown, and I'm gonna see if I can do like the countdown that I started at the beginning of the show. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.